Shit.
Shit.
We live.
All right, welcome back, good people. On
What's
today,
up?
what's
What's up?
today?
What's up?
Wednesday.
What the
Yeah,
word?
we came in this motherfucker like we 106 and Park, didn't
What the word? What the word?
we? What's good? We got my girl Alexis in here today. Hi. Hey, girl. All right, everybody have a good day today.
Man, it's hot as hell down here. I work outside.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a little cool here today. I was surprised.
Not at all.
I mean, not super cool, but cooler than what it has been.
Then
I
it's
ain't
supposed
gonna
to be like
complain.
9 tomorrow.
Okay. Well, shit. What's the news? Give me some news I can use.
News you can use. What you think about Little Meats?
What about it?
he said, and he said we helping the cousin take the groceries in the house.
I mean, hey, that's his word, and he's standing on it.
He
What
stick,
he say?
huh?
What did
He,
he say?
he helping his cousin take groceries in the house.
Yeah. He got caught on a ring camera across the hall from this girl going in the house with this girl. And
Damn.
and you
And he
know,
was
Summer Walker
helping
been
his cousin.
they broke up, whatever. He said he was helping his cousin take the bags and how they went to the grocery store.
Well, I look at it like this. You got somebody high profile like that.
He was in there 17 minutes.
He was helping her take the groceries out the bag and put them in the cabinets and stuff. Even though I ain't see none, but you know, that's what he said. That's what he said.
You can do a lot in 17 minutes now.
I know, right? But yep. But see, I
Yeah.
thought like, a matter of fact, I was gonna ask that question on here tonight. Behind it, like, what do y'all think about dating a rich person? Do you expect them to cheat? Are you cool with them cheating, or cool with her cheating? However, you know, like,
Yeah,
cause
that's the
they
topic you gonna talk about at the end of the night. Say, stick to the topic.
okay. But Chad one time I give some news she can use. Hell,
Okay, well, I thought you was gonna say let's get into the first topic, but I'll do it for
all
you.
right, get it
So,
first. They ain't even across the screen this time though.
okay, well, listen. What do you consider cheating?
It's up there.
Okay, I see it. I don't know what I was looking
And
at.
I consider anything you gotta hide, it's cheating.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
That makes sense.
Like if you gotta hide it, you cheating.
What if she just a stone cold bitch? She ain't had nothing.
I mean, it ain't cheating.
Well, technically, you're right. It's not cheating if she ain't hiding nothing. She letting you know what it is.
For real, that ain't cheating.
Well, you got a point.
Y'all
What about
consider,
you, Tate?
hey, y'all consider the simple shit cheating, like messaging back, uh, maybe linking up, phone calls, texting.
That's
If you hiding it,
Yeah, I
it.
feel like that depends.
if you
It
gotta hide it.
why you say that?
I'm saying a lot of people think like cheating, as long as you ain't having sex, then it ain't cheating. If
Nah,
you gotta hide it, you
I
cheating.
Nah, because it could
communicating
be
with the
emotionally
opposite
cheating.
and you in a relationship and it's like and say if you gotta hide that communication, that's cheap.
No, I don't
Pretty
think it's
much.
just as simple as the whole, texting back and stuff like that. Cause you know what I'm
Chad, you
saying.
kind of low.
Maybe, Mike, can you hear me now? My finger was over the speaker. I
Yeah.
think.
Now repeat it.
I said that I don't really, think it's just something more so the texting back and stuff. I just think it's the context in which is, what's going on. Because 9 times out of 10, if a person is on some off type context, they ain't gonna let you know. They gonna be discreet about that. So therefore, they gonna be hiding it.
That,
That's cheating. Come on now.
yeah, that's
No,
cheap.
I'm saying messaging back. Like I don't think. I mean, somebody could say "Have a good day" and you say "Thank you."
If you ain't be like, babe, look,
Uh,
babe, a girl told me this. A girl said, have a good day. A girl told me good morning, babe. Look, you know what I'm saying? That's cheating.
I'm saying, but what if I'm not
Okay, I'm
hiding?
gonna say this. If you Nah, cause like you said, you got some. I was finna say if you feel guilty about it, you cheat. But you got some stone cold people that don't give a fuck.
It's about that, yeah.
Right.
But it's still like you. What the good morning for? What is the have a nice day for?
But
Right.
this goes back into
Nobody.
like this could be somebody I'm just cool with. Like,
Yeah, but that ain't. But we ain't talking about that though. That ain't cheating.
You talking about
well,
just
I ain't gonna lie. For me, whenever I'm with a man, I normally don't talk to other people anyway. So I don't think But for him, like I don't know, I'd probably get mad.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I consider cheating like if you like Pat said, if you link up, you go link up with somebody. I don't care if it's just for dinner. Or
Oh no, we ain't doing no linking up. Cause what is you linking up for?
this is then like ain't nobody got no business take you.
What you talking for? You just trying to like
Right.
have a
Right.
backup plan just in case shit don't work out or
It's
something?
the same thing. If you even if y'all
Well,
linking
I
or if
just
y'all
I
talking.
just told y'all that like that, I was putting my, spin on like somebody I'm cool with. But I'm saying like I'm not replying back to people any damn way. So I definitely ain't replying back to nobody in a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, like if I'm in a relationship and I gotta hide texts, hide calls, meet you where can't nobody see us, or you know what I'm saying? That's cheating.
Yeah.
Hey Toby.
But you got some folks like you say that's just straight dogs. They not gonna hide it. They just gonna make it look like it's something else.
Tay,
It might just-
hey, Tay, how you feel about your girl hearting other dudes' pictures?
Hey, bring Alexis back up because I'm on my other phone and I'm not logged in.
I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care about that type of stuff.
And
It depends, bro. Cause like you got some niggas like okay, like I felt like this was grimy, bro. Like when I was with my wife, you got like even my kin niggas that I'm kin to, they'll heart all her pictures. But like she'll post a picture of me and her, they won't heart that motherfucker.
all that bullshit there.
Yeah,
That what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying.
is.
That's what I'm saying. That's I feel like that's some fuck shit.
but now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go back. Now, if they just going like you got certain people who will go to somebody's page and just like they
And just like they shit, and then you go back and like four of they shit. Like now, that's a little you flirting now,
yeah, see you doing some motion when you do that now.
We
Fuck,
doing back and forth. That's y'all flirting with each other.
yeah, like,
right?
just go on there and you just go down her picture list and just start loving all the pictures. Then yeah, you on some flirt shit then. But just talking about regular page, she posts some. Hey, I don't give a damn about it. He mean she like some that no, I don't care. She can like it. He can like it. I don't give a damn about that.
Right.
What you
Mm.
think of cheating is, Alexis?
Man. Basically, I think it's anything that you do that you can't tell your girl or man that you're doing. Like anything you think you gotta hide is cheap.
See, I told you.
She wasn't even on.
Point
I
blank
told you.
simple. Period. I don't
Same
give a
thing
fuck
I
what it
said.
is. Right.
Are you a cheater?
Let,
Are you a
Who
cheater,
me?
Alexis? Yeah.
you took too
I
long.
mean, if you
Yeah.
cheat first, hell yeah.
She laughing.
She already told us the other day she'll get some get back in them.
Why not
Fucking
just leave though,
heartbeat,
Lex?
boy.
Why not just leave, Lex?
Now, what I do know is that, in my own honest opinion, I don't feel like there's any man that just don't cheat. I don't think it's possible in their whole life. One man
Oh
has never cheated in
hell
their whole life. I
no.
don't think that's possible. I just don't.
Oh,
That's just my honest
Yeah, I
opinion.
don't
I just
either.
really don't
Wait,
think it can happen.
wait. Repeat that
I don't think
again.
it's possible. So
Repeat that
I
again.
don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible for a man to not cheat.
Why
I
you
don't think
say
there's
that?
one man walking this earth that's never cheated before. Because
Why you
men
think
are
that?
easily provoked.
And women aren't?
no.
Men aren't as strong as women.
Man,
I
stop
think
it.
I agree with that.
women when
You're a
women
woman.
love, it's different. Like when women are in relationships, they can be completely compatible and faithful with the individual. But with men, like I feel like the only time, and it's not often, that women really fucking cheat is if they're not getting the happiness, the support, the love, and the attention that they need at home. And still, even then, some women still don't cheat. But men, they're not as strong as women. I
That
don't think that they are.
I don't agree with
And I
that.
think any inconvenience, anything that happens, if you are approached with a bitch that's consistent and she's trying to give you the pussy, I can't see you saying no, I'm straight. I don't think it happens like that. And
I don't
that could
agree with that.
totally be not true. But that's
Oh
just
I
my
don't.
shit,
opinion.
it happened like that.
I don't agree with that.
I got one question. Why is
What?
it
You,
always man's fault?
we can't hear you, Tate.
Why is it that whenever women speak of a man cheating, of herself cheating, it's always the man fault, no
It's a
matter what?
cop
Because
out, Tate. It's a cop out. It's a mechanism that they use to, like,
when
where they don't feel
No, I
guilty
didn't.
for the.
I didn't say that's every woman. I said that's me. I can only speak on why I
I
cheat.
mean,
That's what you
well,
asked
I'm
anyone
gonna
me.
tell
I've
you
ever
this,
heard
Lex.
say something about women cheating, they always put it on
That's
men
and Tate. That's the thing. People don't cheat because women don't cheat because somebody else cheat. You cheated because you wanted to
because
cheat.
you wanted to. Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
for sure, yeah. After you cheated on me, I wanted to cheat. Yes, you're
You,
right. I wanted to do it.
no, you wanted to do it anyway. You didn't cheat because
No,
he cheated.
I disagree with that because when I was
Because
with my
you can
ex-husband, I
always
cheated
leave.
after he cheated.
exactly.
You can
I wasn't
always
ready to leave yet. I wasn't ready to leave. I just
because
wanted to
if
get
you
my get back.
no, if you're not a cheater, you're not gonna cheat. Even if he do cheat, if you're not a cheater, you're
You
not
know,
gonna cheat.
I agree. But I'm
Well,
just saying, like, it's like a double standard when it comes to that, man.
Yeah,
Like
Tate, I feel
cop out.
exactly what you're saying because check this out. Don't no man control access to a woman going to lay down with another
Exactly.
Exactly.
man. We don't
It,
control access to that.
Exactly.
exactly.
And it's like, but it's like they can always blame the man. But if a man go cheat, there is no excuse. He's just a dog, or he just ain't no good.
I don't feel
that's
like
not
that's
true.
always true because when my kid's father was cheating on me, like I was vocal about like what is it about me that makes you want to cheat on me?
Exactly, same.
And he never gave me any. He always said it's not me.
I mean, it don't have to be a reason. I'm a man, and it's like sometimes we just do dumb shit. That's just
Oh no,
Not
no, no, no,
sometimes.
no, no.
sometimes we just
Everybody do dumb shit. Men,
Not
women,
sometimes.
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Everybody.
Don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
put that stereotype on
So
men.
it's like,
Everybody.
but in
Everybody.
the end, it's still exactly what Aunt said. I can blame it on anything I want to blame it on. But in the end, it's exactly what Aunt said because I've been saying this for years. If you cheated, it's because you wanted to. It ain't
Because
because
you wanted to.
if you do it, it ain't nothing I did. It ain't nothing the next dude did. None of that. You wanted to do it because you got plenty more options to choose instead of cheating. You chose
Correct.
to go.
Correct.
So you wanted to do that. That's something you wanted to do. All that I want my lick back. All that. Okay, so and this how I look at it. I look at it like so you would stay with somebody that cheated on you. So you would go cheat. You would go literally
Hey,
break yourself down.
I got a
That,
question
that,
from a guest, bro, from a colleague guest.
what
They
is it?
said if you're constantly being accused of cheating, is that okay, or does that motivate you to go do it anyway?
Me? I'm gonna think you doing it if you keep saying it. Like if you constantly saying it, and I know I'm not, I'm gonna think you are. I'm gonna think you got something going on.
But
Or
you don't think that she could just have past, issues, insecurity issues.
I mean, that could
But
be
we
the case.
talked about that shit.
Right.
Like, don't nobody,
But
shit
if
nobody
it's a
got to deal
constant
with
thing, constantly,
nobody past issues and past traumas. They bring it into a new relationship. Like, deal with
But
that shit.
that doesn't mean they don't always do it. Like you shouldn't do it, but that doesn't mean you won't do it.
Right. And like y'all just said it's not that's like some get back shit. That just goes back to what y'all just said. You said you don't have to get back. You cheat because you want to cheat. So because she's accusing you of cheating, and you say, "Oh
You
fuck it,
can't.
I'm gonna go do it," that's on some get back shit. Then that means
no,
you
I'm
wanted
not
to
saying
do it.
I
That's
would.
what y'all just said. Y'all just said women cheat because they want to. They shouldn't be on no get back shit. But then y'all are contradicting yourselves right now.
No, that ain't what I said. I said if a person is
Well, one
steady,
of y'all just said it.
No,
hold
we
on.
said if anybody cheat, it's because they wanted to cheat.
And I said that if a person is steady accusing you of something and they don't even have a real reason to, they just steady accusing you of doing something. 9 times out of 10, that person is they looking for a way to make themselves feel better about what they doing.
Not or they could, like, I don't know. Somebody just said it could be a past trauma.
That they,
Chaz just said it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it could be that.
it could be, but don't nobody want to hear that every day because or every other day just because it's something you went through.
Well,
Like
then you should leave.
I'm 9
Right.
out of 10, I
Because
probably
that's
yeah,
instilled
that
in that
shit don't
person. That's
cuss.
a traumas don't just go away.
Yeah, but you need to just we need to talk about this. I don't got
But
time for
now, hold on, she
yeah.
probably should deal with them traumas before she get in a relationship. Instead of putting
Yeah,
the
Facts.
I'm
burden
not
on the
saying
man to
she
deal with them,
shouldn't,
she
but
should deal
that's
with
not
them.
always what happens.
But check this out though, Chad. Y'all said now when we was talking about what men bringing stuff with them. This is what y'all said that night. You and all the other girls that was talking. Y'all ain't got time to raise no man. That's what y'all said. So how do we supposed to have to re-raise y'all off?
I didn't say you was supposed to. I never said that. I've said personally, I have chosen not to date because I knew I still had issues from a previous relationship and past that all the way back to childhood that I needed to work on before I could be in a successful relationship. So I didn't just say that. I just said that's not always the case with women or anybody. Not everybody heals themselves before they go get into a relationship. Some people just jump from relationship to relationship because they feel like they need that relationship security. They're not used to being alone. So in those cases, they might have self-esteem or insecurity issues that they bring into the relationship. Not saying they should, just saying sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
I can see that. I can understand it. So to answer the question, Pat, I guess they whoever called in, they got a few answers to it. So the only one on tonight.
Are you a cheater, Tate?
I used to be. I'm not now.
You a reformed cheater?
Yeah. I have cheated. I have cheated. I ain't gonna say I was a cheater. I have cheated in the past before, but I ain't now.
Get off me, Rocco. Are you a cheater? Go. Stop putting your paw on me. Are you a cheater, Aunt?
I have cheated.
But you a reformed cheater too?
Is that what you want to call it?
I would never call myself a cheater. I cheated before, but I don't think that's I'm a cheater.
How many
Right.
relationships have you been in?
Me,
Yeah,
like serious ones,
yeah.
maybe 4 or 5.
How many of those relationships did you cheat in?
uh, maybe out of 5 or 6, it probably was like 4, 5.
But you're not a
I'm just,
cheater.
huh?
Yeah, you're pretty much a cheater, my boy.
You're
You're a
pretty
reformed
much a
cheater.
cheater. God damn.
Now,
You cheated in over 50% of your relationships, so you definitely
Are you
probably
cheated in
a
over
reformed
seven?
cheater.
You cheated in over 80% of your
Yeah, I
relationships.
know, but I was just saying, I'm just using 50% is a happy median. So you went over that
Take
mark, so
what
you
age
probably
was you don't take? Because I think
that's what I was
age
about
matters
to
a
say.
lot.
Young, I know for a fact 2 of these relationships I was young, because I'm just counting like real relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend, like this us. You know what I'm saying? But I
I mean,
was
but
young.
if you
I
count
was
it as a
young
real relationship,
no,
though,
no.
when I
you knew
was young.
what you was doing.
Then yeah, when I was younger, I knew I was cheating and didn't even have a reason to be cheating. I just was doing it. Like I was just young. But as life went on, I was just making dumb decisions sometimes. I done got older now, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna try this. And hey, if that don't work, back, it is what it is. But nah, I'm doing right now.
What about you, Fat? How many relationships have you been in? Fat.
Say
He's
what
like,
now?
How many relationships have you been in?
Hmm, I got in a relationship, man. When I was like 22 years old, I was with her till like last year.
I also just really one relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I had a little shit, throughout the years, being young and shit. You gonna make mistakes and fuck up. So yeah, of course, I've done shit that I'm not proud of it, but yeah, I've done shit.
Oh no, I'm not nailing y'all to the cross about it. You know.
Oh yes, the fuck you are.
Oh,
I'm
oh no,
glad.
I'm not.
He trying to make a point.
I'm glad somebody said
She
that.
trying to make a point.
Oh, your point have been made.
Well, I ain't even gonna ask you, Aunt.
Thank you.
Okay, Alexis already. Are you a cheater, Chad?
No, I'm not a cheater.
How many relationships you been in that you ever cheated in?
I've only really been in one real relationship, and I didn't cheat in that one.
Okay, how many people were you in a relationship, but maybe it wasn't a real one? I don't know what that is, but that
Maybe like in my well, I had one in high school and then like two in my adult years.
and you didn't cheat on none.
I did in one of my adult years.
Oh, okay. So you out of three, you cheated one. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I
That's
mean, we was finna break up
33%,
anyway.
Tate.
Like,
you get like 30-some%.
Yeah,
so
she just a
after
mild cheater.
we was finna be done with each other anyway. So after that, like that was like after that, I was done with him. So I don't really even consider that cheating. Like that was at our breakup point.
Hmm. Somebody in the comments said, y'all dummying it down.
Yeah, that was Sequoia.
I was trying to get her to explain what she meant.
If a man cheats, he expects his woman to cheat back at some point. So he continues, and at the point, it's not get back because the shit don't hurt the same.
Man, no, I don't think men expect their woman to do that shit. I think a lot of men expect their woman to forgive them and keep being the woman they been to. Be honest.
Pretty much.
A
Yeah,
thousand
I would
percent.
think
Yeah, I
that.
agree with that.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
me too. So, but now I do agree that shit
Like,
don't hurt.
if I'ma expect you to cheat back, like shit, that shit ain't gonna work. Cause yeah, I might have fucked up, like, but expecting the motherfucker to get some get back, like, nah, I
Nah,
I I, I kind of tend to pick them a little bit different than that. That I don't want no motherfucker that feel like they gotta go out and slang some pussy to get back at me. Yeah, nah, leave me alone.
Sequoia said in the back of our mind, we still expecting that anyway. You about right, Mario. When a woman cheat
She
with a man, it's
you
about
right.
over.
Yeah, it is. She out of
Yeah,
there. She
I agree.
gone.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
because it's
plenty
like
of
a lot
dudes that
for a
got back
woman to
with women
cheat.
after she cheat.
It does not take a lot for a woman to cheat. Stop saying that.
I
Yes,
don't know
it
about
I
They
that.
don't
got
agree
does.
they
with
got
that.
too
Yes,
many
it does.
options.
It does take. It's like a lot for a woman to cheat.
It
Why
does
you say
not.
that?
Yes, it does.
Let me tell
It
you something.
does though.
Women could be, I ain't gonna say tricked, but sometimes y'all can open the door for y'all self to
They
wind up
can
cheating.
be manipulated
But
easily.
yeah, because y'all sit here and I'm not saying everybody. Some women would sit here having conversations with other people, and to those other people, they feel like they got a shot just because you having conversations and you got somebody. To you, maybe it's a friendly conversation, maybe it's this guy just somebody to vent to, whatever, whatever. But you know what the intentions are, or you should, because one thing about it, you can tell him anything under the sun. He still knows something going on with you and your partner for you to be talking to him. And so, whenever
Hey, I want to ask the dudes on the panel something. When you initially start talking to a female, what's the number one thing you interested in, bro?
sex, sex, or either it depends on the person, I guess you can say.
So
It
you
depends
going
on
into a situation. First of all, as a man, you're gonna be physically attracted to it anyway.
right,
So, by I am like women that I like. I'm gonna be physically attracted to them. So
right.
most men, like, this is the dilemma that women have. Most men are off the top looking for one thing from you. That's sex.
Right.
Then all the other shit might fall in place after that. It might fall in place, it might not. But you didn't gave him, you didn't let him conquer you.
Uh,
So I think that shit play a big role in why women are always trying to put that stigma on us, like, hey, we do this, we do that. Nah, sometimes y'all just be manipulated by, because like she said, it's hard for a woman to cheat. All right. Well, if she starts cheating, that means this dude is telling her something that you ain't telling her, or he
yep.
doing something that you ain't doing, right?
Yep.
Well, what if it's a lie? Or what if it's a facade? Or what if the nigga all cap? You see what I'm saying? Now you've been fooled into cheating. And a woman got more to lose cheating. She can end up with a baby. A man can too, but shit, he ain't got to
I
carry
was
for
about to
9 months.
say a man can end up with a baby.
He ain't got to carry for 9 months.
True.
And he
You
can
right.
go, he can go keep breeding. He gonna have another baby. And he gonna have another baby. And he gonna have another one. It ain't gotta be there. Shit. Them
He can
women gotta
deny
carry
it.
them babies.
He can deny it, and the woman can't because her stomach full.
Right.
Right.
But see, the thing about that manipulate
So
part,
I
man,
think that's why women are a lot more careful when they cheat. But y'all cheat just as much as dudes do. Like I
I,
said back to last week, we just don't go looking and searching for it as much as y'all do, so we don't find it as much. It really gotta slap us in the damn face for us to
So when
see.
y'all cheat, the only time y'all cheat is when it slap y'all in the face? No.
no. But look, check this out. Okay.
No, only time like me as a dude, like I swear I don't like I'm gonna give a person that I'm dealing with the benefit of the doubt. I'm not finna be I'm gonna watch your tendencies and I'm gonna watch, like I study people. But other than me talking about, hey, you doing this, no, 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 no. I'm gonna let you be who you portray yourself to be until it hit me in the face. Then I'm like, all right, I can't fuck with you no more. But a lot of women, y'all are having made. Y'all talking about
So
dude being
listen,
paid the rent,
hold
paid
on
the
now.
light bill, fuck you good, go in there and get in the shower, your ass going through his phone.
Listen, so Mario said if she cheats, she wasn't into you like that, like you thought. She never loved you. I agree, it's hard for a woman who loves you to cheat. Do you not think a woman can love you, and once she's fallen out of love with you because of X, Y, and Z reasons, you don't think that could be possible for her cheating? I can't say the woman never loved you, but y'all could have went through so much that the love faded and then she don't love you no more.
That's why she should have left, right?
Yeah, now I'm not saying she shouldn't have left, but I'm just saying to say that she never loved you if she cheats on you, I don't agree with that. She could have loved you and you cheated on her all these years and broke her damn heart, and now she don't love you no more. She full of resentment to you. So because she don't love you no more, it's easier for her to go out and cheat on you. I don't think that's true, Mario. I think that's I think that's a little bias. Where everybody go?
All right, tell
I
me,
feel like
like, go
y'all
ahead, say.
like as far as the manipulation part about a guy, y'all don't what y'all fail to realize is when you talking to a guy on any other side and you in a relationship, you giving him the blueprint of who to be. So it's gonna be easy as hell for him to be that person to you.
Fucking right.
Y'all already talked about that, but I'm saying at this point, maybe she just like she's not physically attracted to you. She's not sexually like even though I didn't cheat, that still happened to me. Like once my kid's father had did so much to me, like I did not even like having sex with him. So granted, like when I did finally leave, now I was effing, but at some point I no longer was even physically like emotionally, mentally, sexually attracted to him. So I'm saying in a case where a woman does stay because of whatever reason she don't leave, I don't think it's possible for the woman to have never loved you if all these things were going on and they just made her grow further apart from you. Now, whatever her decision is to why she don't want to leave, whether it be financial, she's scared to be alone or whatever, I still don't think the statement is true that she never loved you if she cheated on you. Because fact of the matter is, no matter how much a person loves you or thinks they love you, like if you do all this shit and break a woman down so much over the years, eventually she's going to fall out of love with you. And if she don't, she's a strong bitch. I need to meet her.
I mean, I wouldn't say she never loved you, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The fact that you saying she never loves you if she cheat on you is a stretch. Now, if in the beginning she just, burning the streets up, then that's different. But if it's been some time and things have transpired within the relationship and then she does cheat on you, like, I don't think, not this fool said he cheated by accident. Explain that. When a woman cheat, I can't say that when a woman cheats, she's built an emotional bond with a guy. She might just want to, get her rocks off.
I didn't hear your question. My bad. Say it again.
He said when a woman cheats, she's built an emotional bond with the guy. I don't necessarily always agree with. I don't feel like you can put that on everybody because me as a woman, I've had sex with people I didn't have any emotional bond with.
Women have one night stands too.
Yeah, so I mean I feel like that's being very biased. Like you trying to paint a picture of a woman that all women don't fit into that category. Because I've definitely had sex with people that, I mean, not a plethora of people, but I've had sex with people that I didn't have emotional attachment to. I've had sex and like never called a person again, like never even want to talk to them again.
Y'all ever cheated and blame alcohol?
Yes. Yes. I ain't gonna lie, like I done popped Miley before and all that, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes man, you just like you'll be the did some stuff and this like the next day you like, man, ain't no way I just hit that person. Like, man, ain't no way I did that last night. But those times right there, it'd be like, yeah, you gotta blame that on something. Cause in other time you gonna be studying.
Corey say me get drunk and cheat, man. Nah, man, we not.
She said we get drunk just to cheat from the sounds. Somebody we get drunk to cheat.
Uh,
Nah, we don't do that. No. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say we drink just to get drunk and go cheat. Nah.
But I wouldn't say. I don't know. I don't think I'm a serious cheat. Man, I did pretty good. Made one or two or three, four or five mistakes, but shit, for the most part, I was solid.
how many fat?
See, Mario say when a woman cheats, she's building an emotional bond with the guy. That's why it hurts the man that she's with because he know there's a connect. To a man, it's just sex. Ask the man on the panel about post nut clarity. Yeah, and I basically just
But I
said the
just
same
said
thing.
not all women. Like even Ed just said that women be having one night stands too. Every woman don't move like. Now, most women who have had sex with multiple men, they probably didn't have an emotional connection with every single one of them.
Nah,
So Corey talking about we gonna keep it real to what Tim you honestly cheated in a relationship sober. I have. I mean I have.
I
But
have. I have.
I cheated in a relationship sober. I'm not saying that that's the only way I ever cheated. No. But see the thing about it is just like Mario said, most of our cheating just a cheat.
You want to go outside? Come on,
And yeah, even though you got
come on,
some
let's
women
go.
that
Come on.
even though you got some women that just like Chad just said, they just do a one night stand going about their business sometimes. The percentages of that compared to a man doing it is completely different.
Now,
Like a man do it at a way higher percentage. Like women don't usually do that like that.
yeah, I'm not saying that it's like I'm not saying that it's like a all the time thing, but I'm saying if you think that go use the bathroom. If you think that women don't do that, like I feel like you oblivious to what's really
No,
going
I
on.
know for a fact some do. I know I'm saying that happen, but it's just like a lot of them will be sitting there communicating with somebody and doing their communication. Even I said this earlier, doing their communication. You either talking about what you're not getting, or you talking about what's not right,
Hey, but
or
some women have talked to dudes, and I had emotional. I talked to dudes that I just kind of, just talked to or whatever, and they might have had emotional connection with me and thought I had one with them, but I didn't.
and it's so crazy because
So why
some
you wasting
women.
them full time, Chad?
So hell, they
So,
probably was gonna
so,
waste mine.
so you out here wasting time.
I can't say I haven't.
She out here manipulating,
I believe.
misleading.
I
I
believe it.
I can't say I haven't.
Man, women are
But
master
that's something.
manipulators, so they think.
That's something
What
men are
masters?
master manipulators.
Masters. What
Hey,
had
one thing
you
I
thinking?
noticed,
What
like,
had you thinking you the
hey,
manipulator?
let me ask the men on the panel nowadays, cause y'all of age enough to really understand what I'm finna say. Y'all think women still understand the art of seduction, how to seduce a man to get what they want, or they just
Yep.
flat out and ask you for it, not just give it?
Nowadays, men is a lot of men feel like they can just give it to them anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna move some. But
Bro, I'm
women,
saying
women
the
know
art
the
of
power that
seduction,
they
bro,
got.
from a woman to a man, like a woman, I don't think she realized like you can literally get anything you want out of a
Yeah.
dude. All you gotta do is seduce him.
I
That's
think they know.
pretty much fat. Yeah.
I think they know. Most of them, especially the ones of age.
A
I
grown
don't
woman.
think they
A
do
grown
because
woman.
I see the way a lot of. I mean, I pay attention, bro. I see like the popular memes and shit like that. Like, I saw one earlier. Your girl nails may need done. She said or some stupid shit like that. Cash out $150. Like, bro, if a woman can get $1,050 out of a man for some nails, and
Hey,
she know
look,
when to
I
say and how
I
to
saw
say
that
it,
post.
when to
My
say
girl
it, how to
shared the
walk,
post and
how to
said
talk.
something. She had just left the nail shop and said that shit and said something. But women just don't know. Like, ain't no telling how many people got in the inbox. Like, I got you 150. I got you this. I got you this.
Yeah, but like Fat said, when you have mastered the seduction part, you ain't even got to do all that. You wouldn't have
Nah,
to. You wouldn't have to post it. You wouldn't have to
Right.
do
nah.
none of that.
They just, it's just a social media world now. So that's just how they be doing it. But it's like, I think some women do know. I think some women know the art of seduction, but I think a lot don't. But I think most of it's. I think some women know. Like you said though, and it's gonna be some grown.
Yeah, pretty much.
The younger ones, they just used to niggas getting them stuff anyway. Like they, these guys kind of different too though. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like just come up to you and tell you, hey, I got this, I got that. You
Man,
know,
listen. Hey, as hard as it is out here in this world today, how many dudes you actually think just randomly dropping big bread out to these females, bro? Just be real.
big bread, not many at all. But you
I'm
know,
saying nowadays, like, I guess a woman feel like she get a couple $100 out you. She done did something, dog. Like, if you do the art of seduction, you probably could have got a couple racks.
yeah, for real. And the crazy part is, if you knew the art of seduction, you ain't even really got to get a sixer.
No.
Let me see what they
You
talking about.
is though eventually, Tate. Nobody finna keep,
Oh
Well,
no,
I
ain't
was about
nobody
to
gonna
say
just
you
keep.
definitely at some point you gonna have to come up off that motherfucker.
Yeah,
yeah.
you gonna have to come up off of you gonna get cut off.
Shit. Tate, what's your limit? How much you willing to spend before you get some coochie?
I mean, honestly, I can't just see giving
Man,
you
that's a
money just for
straightforward
that.
question. How
But as
much you
far as
willing to
like the
spend on a
wine and the
first date
dining, I can
before
do.
you have sex with a Tate?
We
That's a
we
straightforward question.
I don't
I,
know.
I answer fat. I answer. It ain't no limit because if I'm giving it to you, it's because I want to give it to you. It ain't because
Right.
I want
I,
something
I
from
I
ain't
you.
just
agree
gonna be
on that.
giving you the money though. Like I wasn't thinking about just getting them the bread, fat, because I usually ain't just finna give you no bread, because then I'm gonna
And
feel
my
like that's
question
what I'm
is
doing.
though, okay, well, how
Now,
long
if
is it gonna
I'm
take you
whining and
before you
dining
get?
and
Hold on. How long is it gonna take you before you start feeling like this ain't worth my investment, or I'm gonna stop? You stop wanting to give it. Put it
I'm a,
like that.
when I figure out when I figure out you just asking, you just using me,
yep, yep.
or when I feel like you just I see you I ain't gonna lie, like I done been around my partners and some of them been like, damn, yeah, old girl just asked me for this, so for them, but I was like, damn, that motherfucker just asked me for the same thing. So I be like, so shit like that, it'll ruin it for a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like, okay, if we date or we kicking it, this, that, this, and other, you gonna notice that, man, this ain't going nowhere, man. She just let me take her out. She just let me buy this gift or do
Man,
this for her, do that for her.
not,
You gonna
like
realize,
Corey said, is y'all gonna keep it real or what?
I'm keep,
Man, as you
I'm,
finna spend it, if you finna spend $2,000-3,000 without getting none, say yes
I
or
ain't
no.
finna spend 2-3 thousand on damn motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't spending 2-3 thousand from the dope
I
on
ain't
that.
talking about at one time. I'm talking about over, just say a 3 month period of time.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't, yeah, it depends on where I done took you to and what I done bought you shit like that. Yeah, yeah, you right. But no, I don't think I let it make it to 2 band, fat. I don't think I let it make it to 2 band. I know
I
for a fact I ain't gonna let it make it to
I'm
2 band.
asking these questions to make a point. You know what I'm saying? Not for us, not against us.
I know it. I know what you're saying, but I can't take no exact number. You know what I'm saying? Because it all depends on what we doing. We might go to a museum today. We
Listen,
might go to an aquarium.
you
It
go to
just
work
depends.
every day and you ain't got no problem with spending money on no woman, right? And you just said, "Dog, I ain't finna drop no band." And you said it ain't no limit, but you like, hey, once I figure out motherfucker ain't on there, then
Right.
no. So my point being is, if y'all can believe the hype all you want to, like it's a bunch of niggas running around dropping big bags out, bro. Like
No,
I don't see that
I
in
ain't saying they
everyday
dropping
life.
bags. They just dropping something. You know what I'm saying? Throwing you this here, throwing you that there. I don't.
Fat if I
But
fat if I
but
feel
you
like
do
I'm
got
being
something that's
used,
just bold
I'ma
enough.
stop. I don't care if I done beat and gave you $8,000 when you add it all up. If I feel like I'm being used, I'm gonna stop giving you shit.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest. If you,
listen, hey, okay, what if you don't feel like you being used? You just not getting what the hell you want.
it's time to go,
But
man.
but but what I but fat what I want could be conversation.
But fat, I'm gonna be
You
honest
say,
with
what now, Ed?
What I want could be conversation though.
I mean, it could be. It could be. That's why I was saying, like, you know, my point being, like, man, it's not just a lot of dudes ain't dropping out the bag. I'm
you. You
asking
right.
y'all how long for a reason. Meaning, a lot of women ain't making dudes wait very long to have sex with them,
Right.
dog, and they
You
ain't
right.
getting them very
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
You
yeah.
right. You
You right.
right.
I feel like with me, you can get more out of me by not asking. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can really
Take I
get
mean
more out of me.
cause fat cause in reality, dude, like after you give her some money a few times, she gonna be like, damn, if I'm getting this out of him and I ain't gotta give him then damn, let me give him some and I probably can get a whole lot more.
Hell no, some of them gonna be like, let me see how far I can push it without having to give him some.
It go
For
both
real.
ways. It go both ways.
But yeah, I feel like that's like when I was in the street fat, it's like you can get way more out of me if we kicking it and you ain't asking me for nothing. Like, especially if I see you just need this, need that, you know what I'm saying? Like you get way more
I
by
think
not asking.
I said it in one of the first podcasts. The quickest way to get me out of your hair, the quickest way to run me off
Hand your hand out all the time, acting
is
like
the
I'm
is the
obligated to pay for something. Like,
is
nah.
yeah, is the
Like
X.
I gotta like I'm telling you, I dealt with that before. Like I was dealing with somebody and it was like it was some side stuff, whatever. But it was like you feel like I'm obligated to pay this or pay that. You literally came to me one day like, and I think I told the story before. You called me as soon as I say hello, okay, so you got three choices.
Yeah, you told her that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I
Yeah.
couldn't help but to start laughing. And boy, to this day, that woman ain't got a damn dime out of me. And I don't talk to her no more. But that whole time we were dealing, boy, she ain't get a damn dime out of me. Just behind that one conversation. I don't know if you felt like I was obligated to give it to you because you was somebody I was dealing with on the side, or because you felt like I was in the streets and you felt like I was getting a little tame, so I got to drop it off to you. Either way it go, you put your foot in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You would have did better, Colin,
And
saying,
this my thing. Look, let me know you need a sponsor. I'll hook you up with Superior.
oh, everything. Man.
Cause
But
we know some sponsors now.
But see, That go back to what I was finna say though. Like you literally got some guys that walk up like they just bold enough to tell somebody, man, I got 500. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Like you got some guys that just bold enough to do it like that. And you
Shit,
got
if you
some
wanna,
girls
Okay,
that
let
gonna
me
go
ask
for
y'all
it.
this. Let me ask y'all this. What's the most money y'all ever gave a female at one time?
me,
Wow.
uh, $2,000.
I want to say it was like 25 or 3.
But Aunt, was that your wife?
Nope.
Oh,
That was my girl. That was my girl. Like I think I want to say this was on some income tax shit. Fat like I just gave up like here, boom. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
nah.
We ain't talking
I'm
about that.
probably the same range. Like, like down payments on cars and shit like that. I done did that
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
Yeah.
as far as that now, we count that. Then
Oh, now if you count that shit, boy, 7, 8,000.
yeah, on everything. Hey,
I done bought some cars now,
but
fat.
look, I can tell you, I put
I
four
know.
down. I put four
I done
down on
bought
the
some
car.
cars, boy.
I put four down on the car and didn't even want to get the car. I just put the four down on. I did not like this car. Instead of telling them don't get this car, got the car anyway. And 6 months later, that car going back to the dealership, and I'm putting four more down on another car.
See that why I bought when I bought cars for 'em, I paid cash. I bought them cash.
I was like, man, ain't no way, bro. Like for real. But yeah, we kind of like that. Fair, yeah, that number go up a little more, a lot more.
Yeah, most definitely.
Dad, what's the most you done gave a man at one time?
shit. uh, Now I ain't gonna lie, like I had this little boyfriend thing that I don't look at it as a serious relationship, but I wasn't just giving him money at one time, but I really held him down through his jail thing. Like I was putting money on his books every other day. I was putting money on like somebody like a cellmate or something that didn't have nobody, putting money on their books so he could get extra commissary. I paid his lawyer. I paid half his brother lawyer because his brother not having a lawyer was prolonging his case.
Yeah.
Uh, I was like buying his son school stuff because the mama was like not like losing the school uniforms and stuff. I was I was going the mile for that man. So I'm not gonna say I ain't never did nothing. I didn't probably the most I didn't probably gave it one time though was probably like 1,000.
Yeah, you spent some racks. That sounds like some racks right there. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even thought about the prison thing, and I've been there before. Like, if a woman really holding you down in prison, like really, even if you go with some money, people fail to realize the more money you go to prison with, the more it costs. I mean, the more money you get in trouble with, the more it costs to get out of the trouble 9 times out of 10. So, if you catch a woman that holding you down in there, especially for a stretch, yeah, they usually out of some money.
Yeah.
But you ain't got many of those that'll last, depending on what the stretch is.
Now I done had people give me some money now.
What's the most money
Oh,
somebody?
wait a minute, hold up, Fat. Takoya say she want to head out now. Takoya, what's the most you ever gave a man at one time? Go ahead, Ted.
What you was gonna say, Feb?
No, I said, what's the most a dude ever gave you or offered you at one time?
Like 30,000, but that's because my kid's dad had paid off my student loans. Somewhere along there, like 25, 30, about probably like 25.
That's a nice little bag.
Yeah, it was.
Somebody give you 30 G's, that ain't make you goddamn be like, damn, I like this nigga.
Hell yeah, you see where I was at 2 kids later and some more shit. But he did that before I had the kids. But like I can't like one thing I cannot say like, and I will never say that like financially he did fuck with me. Like he paid my car off. I had like 6,000 left on my car. He paid that off. I had like 25 probably in student loans or something like that, maybe 2025. And but I know I had like a little bit over 6,000 on my car. Now he fuck with me on, and not only that, like he used to come in the club when I would be working because he would be at home bored and tip me about 2,000 here, 2,000 there. So he really fuck with me on the financial tip.
The
Like
court say
and
shit embarrassing and pathetic.
but like that's like I feel like that itself has
Nah,
made
hold
it
on. She
hard
ain't
for
talking
me.
about you.
No,
Tell Sequoia to put
I
her dollar amount on the screen. What she done
I feel
gave
like
up?
that itself though, like having someone fuck with me heavily on like large, money sums has made it difficult for me to date after that.
Hell yeah.
But I thought you. I don't know.
You thought what? Now say it.
I don't know what I don't know how to put it.
Nah, I mean just put it however you think it.
Yeah, yeah, that's hard to come after a nigga dropping 30 bands on student loans.
What you was gonna say, Aunt?
I'm gonna figure it out in a minute.
I mean, just say it however you think it, and I'm pretty sure, like, I'm a pretty smart person. I'm pretty sure I can see where you're going with it.
I know. I know that much.
So what you was gonna say?
What's the next topic?
Nah, don't do me like that now.
Where y'all at, guys?
We waiting on you to ask whatever you was finna ask.
Damn, Sequoia said 17,000.
17 band.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sequoia, what you do?
Sugar mama.
She said
Like,
she
what was
ain't
that
gonna
for?
wow.
What reason did he tell you he needed 17?
Now I need to hear this.
You must bought him an 18 wheeler.
I need to hear this.
She had gave, she was the one who got the 17,000.
No,
No,
she say she dropped
no,
17.
she gave him
Oh shit.
17,000.
She say she
Oh, I
dropped
see, I see,
17.
I see. I see. Yeah, damn.
See, what you bought him a dually truck? Nah, that ain't. He gonna got to pay a little more than that.
Sequoia, you gonna have to go ahead and drop this story.
He had
Story time.
he
Drop
had to
that
get her
drop that
17.
link.
He
Drop that
had to
link,
tell
man.
her he was finna make a certain amount of money off of it. Whatever it was, it had to be something that was supposed to make some money. Had to be.
What is Mario? Who are you talking to? Was it hard to walk away from him?
And she said, "You about know what it is." I don't know. Oh, you ain't get them 17, did it?
That's my sister.
I know that. Look, she said, "You about know."
Damn. I just sent I just sent the link to your inbox. Go on, come on in, let her know what's going on.
We most definitely did it.
Sequoia, did you ever get a return on your investment though?
He she dropped the 17,000.
Yeah, she dropped a bag.
Man, back in the day, well, that would have put me on. What?
That'll put somebody on today.
For real?
Chad, you can move it along to the next topic. You probably gonna have to
Oh,
Hey,
I,
she
She
say,
said,
she say,
she said,
dude turned around and stole her whole
oh, her
school
whole
shit.
school check.
Well, damn. That's over grimy.
Damn,
right.
got the
Okay.
17 and the school check. Damn.
All right, guys. So the next topic: do you put as much effort and emphasis on inner beauty as outer beauty?
In today's time, yeah, a lot of people do.
Well, we talking about you.
Nah,
See love for some else about pinpoint. I feel like in the beginning, I think it's about the outer, but I think once I'm getting to know you, and if you can't think like this, or you don't know nothing about nothing, then
right.
the inner way outweigh the
Hey, how
I
much?
don't.
Take how much are you willing to trade in looks for just an all around, just good, genuine person?
I ain't gonna lie. Fat. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't too big on picking beauty over. You know what I'm trying to say, but nah, cause I know a fine ass chick. I'm talking about super bad. But the bitch is grimy. She dumb. She ain't got no sense. She ain't got no understanding.
see ain't nothing but something to hit and keep it moving.
She ain't even nothing to hit, bro. You don't even want them problems at
Oh
all.
well, you one of them crazy ones then? Nah.
So I can't. You can't pick it. I wouldn't pick some just cause she bad. You know what I'm saying? Just cause nah.
Well, fat,
But
I'm feeling like this. You gotta have some inner. You say about how much. I don't want you to just look like no damn mutt duck. You know, even if you smart as hell or whatever, I don't want you just looking like.
of course not.
I gotta
I
be
ain't even talking about her intelligence. I'm saying like the genuine shit that trustworthy,
Right.
dependable,
Right.
uh, able to count on, thoughtful, loyal, that type of shit.
I mean,
How much are you willing to trade that for looks?
A little bit.
a little bit, yeah, a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Like, long as you don't, don't look like the tree or nothing, but you know, you ain't got to be
Okay,
a dime. You wouldn't have to be a dime if you got all lit. Cause now I didn't got to, I didn't got to feeling you for who you are more than how you look now. You know what I'm saying? Because so if you don't have to be a dime, you don't even have to be a nine if you got all lit.
So like a 7, 6.5,
Yeah,
7.
you can be a 6.5 or a 7 because I'm feeling you. Like I'm feeling you as a like completely you. Like yo, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Your aura is just that good. You know, you good hearted, you're trustworthy.
Put that question in the chat, Fat.
alright, hold on. I'm finna put it on the screen.
Cause Takoya wanted you to ask it again, Chad.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask it again and then we can look at it on the screen. So the question was, do you put as much effort and emphasis on inner beauty as outer beauty?
What about you, Chad? You answer that question.
You know what I'm saying? Really, for me, like, I feel like I just be vibing. Like, I don't want someone who like butt fucking ugly. Like, I'm gonna have to, my grandma used to always tell me this, and it's true. Like, she'd be like, you gotta come up for air sometimes. Like, and you do. Like, I'm gonna have to look at you every fucking day.
So
So
what if he's a complete asshole, but he do everything you want, do everything you need. He take all of the good shit, but he a complete asshole.
I can't do that because like how I am, like I'm real vibey. Like I want to be able to like kick it with my partner and sit and trip with them and like just shit like that. I want the vibe to be good between us. And if the vibe not good, like that's gonna be so much of a turn off. I'm probably not even gonna make it to see if you can do all the other shit. Like my shit, it just be on the energy between me and someone. Like the conversations we can have, like that's how a person really win me over is like with the conversation. Like I'm a big conversation person. So like if the conversation good and the vibes good, like you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta be perfect looking, but I ain't gonna want you to be ugly as hell either though.
Toby said she want both of them.
I'm with Toby on that one. Like, all beauty and the inside shit.
You can get that. It's rare, but you can get that.
For sure.
Can y'all hear it? Because it sounds kind of glitchy.
It is. And if you
It
don't
might
get it,
be
you
my
can buy
signal.
it.
I don't know what y'all said.
If she already got the inner, you can buy it, buy the rest of it. You heard me, fat?
What you say?
I said if she already got the inner, you can buy the rest of it.
Shit, you right about that. Chad, can you hear me?
I think Chad got off.
It might have been her. You can hear me straight though.
I can.
Okay, it might have been her shit that was glitching
How
there.
about you, Tate? Yeah, but
Okay, I heard you say if she already got the inner, you can buy it.
yeah, you can buy the rest of it.
Yeah, that's true. But like for men, like you really can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
A little bit, but like
You you can
a
clean
little
that
bit.
nigga up and buy the rest of it.
Yeah, you can a little bit, but it ain't like I mean, it just depends on how bad the shit is. Like teeth, you can fix. Weight, you can fix. If that's like a thing for you, like I mean, but if it's nose, like you just
You can
I don't
fix
know.
that too.
I
You can
mean,
fix
but how many men you know going to go get nose jobs and shit for they women?
if you can afford it for him. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind. Build a
Yeah,
bear. Build a bear.
you right. You right.
Y'all a little dry tonight.
Nah, shit, we tired here. We been dealing with them damn kids. Well, me.
I know I have, but speaking of that, hold on a minute. Let me go put him to bed. It's 8 minutes past 9.
My former famous crush was Rick Ross, and he ain't fine worth the damn in person now. But he got that money though. That's probably why he was crushing.
Now that's a good point. She said it's easier to build a body than it is to build character.
Yeah, I definitely. If the character not there, like it's a no for me. Like it's a all the way no for me. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. But okay, so what if? Well, no. What's one thing like physical that like if you look at a woman, like what would deter you from talking to her, like physically? Tate fat.
Repeat your question. I was paying for some gas.
I said, what's one thing physically like about a woman that would deter you from talking to her, like up on, you know?
Ugly feet.
So if a woman got ugly feet, but you just said you could pay to fix them. You still go get a pedicure.
Yeah, that don't mean that ain't gonna fix them. They ugly.
I mean, you can get toe surgery or something.
Nah, ain't that serious. Just move it on. Keep it moving.
What about you, Tate? Damn, I guess he gone too.
Y'all gotta ask the question again. I was looking for my dog. Go
I
ahead.
said, I said, what's one physical thing that like would deter you from talking to somebody?
T.
But y'all just said though, I just told Fed, y'all just said that you can pay for it. So I'm saying like you send the chick to go get a pedicure or something.
I'm
I'm talking about
saying like if you can get it fit, cool. You can have dentists, whatever. I don't give a damn. But if you just got a yuck mouth,
it.
I can't deal with it. I mean, I don't care about you having dentists. I don't care about you going to get
So
some.
you would talk
You
to a
don't care
girl.
about dentures?
You
I
would
mean,
talk
if
to
a
a girl
woman
with
got,
dentures.
I don't know what you call them. If a woman got, few of your teeth got messed up, you go get some fake teeth. I don't give a damn about that.
But
Like,
I'm talking about dentures though. You would talk to a woman that wear dentures.
I get what dentures is little things hooked up to the silver thing you put in your mouth, ain't it? The
Now
little,
dentures is like the whole little plate thing that you slide up in there with the gums and everything.
you can't have all your teeth gone now. Not
I
all of them.
know you just said, but I'm saying okay. So if a woman check everything off on your list, Like she everything you want in a woman. Like you never thought you would meet a woman as close to this is everything. Everything like all her, like her internal characteristics and attributes she brings to the relationship. She fine as hell. I'm talking about 10. But you find out she got dentures. What you gonna do?
She got the teeth.
Now she got like the little plate thing to go in her mouth.
I'ma
Like
fuck
with
with
the
him.
gum.
I'ma still fuck with him. I mean, as long as you're doing something to make yourself look better, I'm cool. See, if
But
I
she gonna
love
pop
you, if
bitches
I
out at
love
night
you,
though.
man, listen, if I love you, I love you. You pop them motherfuckers out at night, we can sit there and have a whole conversation.
But I'm saying though, before you even get to the love part, just in the beginning talking stages, this woman meet everything that you got going on. I mean, you don't love her, but you lusting real hard right now because she just like a match made in heaven.
And I see that. I see you pop them things out.
Yeah.
I probably still fuck with you. I'm still fuck
Nah.
with
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it
you.
real, Tay.
I'm being 100. I'ma still fuck with you, but cause I feel like that ain't nothing. Hey, you got people going to get what's veneers putting their mouth to me. That ain't too much no different. You
Yeah,
cover your teeth
it's
up.
real different. It's
I
real
mean,
different.
it's different.
Real fucking different.
It's different because you at least got the real teeth under there. But some people actually don't. Some people go get they get the whatever drilled in or whatever because they don't have a tooth right there.
I ain't
But
So
gonna
what?
lie. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
somebody with some dentures.
I
huh?
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You pull them things out on me, you probably we gonna finish that night with a good conversation. We're gonna talk real good and
Now you can't do it from the dough, Chaz. Now like the
No,
first
I'm
week or
not
two.
saying from the door, but say you been dating this girl for like a month, right? Y'all done went on several dates.
nope.
She matched up with one. Like she a good woman. She got a good job. She got good benefits. Like she be taking care of you, and she fine. Like she a 10 look wise.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be
But
honest.
then, but then y'all sitting there one night, a month after y'all just chilling. She be like, "I gotta tell you something." And then boom, she popped them motherfuckers out.
I ain't going nowhere.
And you gonna leave her?
I can't say that because a month. That's a whole month. We could have be we could be like we could be a month. We could have got deep in a month. You
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. I
saying?
ain't going nowhere. But Chad, did my thing like well, ain't because you the one said it. So what's wrong with the partial or the dentist or whatever the fuck you call it?
I don't know if I could, bro. I'm
Because
33
when
years
they
old.
end, don't nobody know but
But
you and
listen to
her.
me. Listen to me. I'm 33 years old. I don't know if I can sleep with a woman that got her tooth on a nightstand. Her teeth her teeth on the nightstand. I don't know if I can handle that.
So
Then
okay,
we
so
might
check
be in
this out.
we,
So
we
check
might be
this
in
out.
public. I just seen it with my own eyes. A few people. I done
Follow.
seen dentures. I done seen
Baby fell out.
dentures fall out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if how I can take that. We at dinner, we are out, and they just fall. No,
But look, check this out.
I'm gonna be like,
So
no, ain't he?
what if you with somebody and the love involved in the night and they get a gum disease where they gotta get some of their teeth took out?
That's different. We together already.
Yeah, that's different.
We together. I'm gonna stick beside them.
But yeah, as far as that, like I can't I'm gonna tell you something else though, Chad, that I can't deal with. And this more of a southern thing. I might hit you. I might would have hit you back in the day, but I wouldn't be with
What?
you. If you sitting there chewing some goddamn tobacco,
Oh,
boy, what you
hell
talking
no,
about?
I couldn't even hit you.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm saying like
I'm gonna tell you something. I had hit somebody before. I didn't know they did it. And then we wasn't no relationship or nothing. It was just like we just messing out. Man, I hit and then I fuck around and seen this woman spit some tobacco one day. I'm like, what the hell? Like she had, bro, bro, she had the stuff in the little bottom lip, bro, and spit. I'm like, what that was? Now I'm looking at the lip. I'm like, no, man, ain't no way,
nigga,
bro.
hey, I
Ain't
did
no
one time in
way.
high school.
Huh?
I did one time in high school.
Man, I
And
tried that one time in my life when I first
that's just
came to
cause they,
Mississippi.
like it was like I bet you won't do it. But that shit nasty as hell.
I was hanging with one of my white partners when I first came to Mississippi, man. Listen, one try, all it took for me to know that is something that is not for me at all. Like
Right.
he steady talking about, don't swallow none of the juice, don't swallow none of the juice. I don't know if I did. I know I wasn't trying to, but I know all of a sudden I was spinning, and it's like no, buddy. never again. Then it's nasty. Like it just.
Yeah.
Then I see the people who do it a lot. Teeth. That's what threw me off of her. Like her teeth weren't like that. I guess she ain't been doing it longer. She know how to do it different. I don't know. But nah.
That's wild. That's some wild business right there. Can y'all hear me or did my service go out?
No, I heard you.
Ah, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let's slide on to this next topic then. What are your feelings on sexual exclusivity and monogamy?
It all depends on you. It depends. I don't know. I believe in being monogamous, but now, but it's like
I'm saying, but do you believe in polygamous relationships?
I have
I,
never been in one, so I can't answer it. But I can say I can see how they happy. I can see how they can be happy in one. I can see that because instead of you going out just getting this girl or cheating over here, you just get the people that you like and bring them all under one house. Like maybe you got everything I want except this, and she got everything I want that you missing except that. So now she got what it, and you just got everybody in 3 or 4. So that might work.
hmm,
What about you, Ed?
ask
What about
me,
you, Ed?
ask me again
Just what are your thoughts on it? You want me to
on
repeat
what?
the question? What are
Yeah.
your thoughts on sexual exclusivity and monogamy?
Ooh.
That ain't even no hard question, bro. Come on now.
Why
He
you figure that?
I
he
think that's a
already said, nah,
I
but you
think that's a pretty easy question. Like,
now, because back to the other podcast, he already said he's open.
Right. I
yeah,
don't
So,
but
know.
do you think, moving forward, do you think you could have a sexually exclusive and monogamous relationship and that relationship thrive, or do you think at some point in time you would want to do a little polyamory?
Most definitely.
So you think that like that's what it is. Like you don't think you would be able to have a monogamous relationship.
I believe I could do either. I'm open to either. I don't think it's not, I'm not against polygamy.
no, I'm not against that at all.
Well, I'm not saying you against it, but I said you think. What was you saying? Most definitely to. I said, do you think you would be able to have a sexually exclusive or monogamous relationship, or at some point in time you gonna
Yes.
want some? Okay, so you don't think you would want to open the floodgates at some point in time?
I'm all about like it go back to I'm all about pleasing my person. Like I'm open minded, so I feel like I'm open to whatever with my partner. Like,
But I'm saying like for your own wants and stuff. Do you
oh,
think
I'm good with
that
one
would be the?
person.
Oh, okay,
I'm
that's what.
good with one person, but that's what I'm saying. I'm all
If
about
your
pleasing
partner,
my
yeah, if your partner is open to it, you're open to that as well because you want to please
yeah
your partner. Okay.
yeah. You
I think
gotta
stuff like that also depends on age, well, maturity. I think that depends on maturity too, because you can be kind of immature, kind of younger, and think you want a relationship, and you wind up doing this and doing that. But I think once you go through enough life, and you know that person is that person, or you feel at that time that person is that person, I think any man could be monogamous. But as far as the polygamists go, I most definitely can't knock they lifestyle because it's like you got all that up in there. Like, why go cheat when you got 1, 2, 3, 4? You know. But I feel like any man, once he mature enough, he can be monogamous. But it's gonna also it's gonna be on it's on that woman. You got to make him feel like it's worth it. Like you got to make that man feel like it's worth it. You got to make that man know that you trustworthy, where he ain't worried about you doing nothing. You got to respect him enough to where he ain't trying to go just fuck off. He ain't trying to mess up what he got. You know what I'm saying? Like if he mature enough and he get all those things, I don't feel like he'll go do nothing.
See, I
But
like Takoya said. Takoya said, "Cause why it can't be discussed? Like I like this, and you're not providing it. So how can we fix it? So that's where those options come in
But
at.
yeah,
Exactly.
but yeah, but she's saying though, like without going outside of your home. But I don't feel like that's a situation that fits everybody because some people like that. So it could like if you not provide, you can't provide me another woman with just you if that's what I like.
Right.
If and like threesomes or the woman like threesomes, like that's something in a situation. It wouldn't be like like I just like having sex with whatever, not whatever for real, but in them situations, it couldn't be discussed like that.
I mean, it could be discussed. It's just
No, I'm
it's
saying,
up,
but it couldn't be
it's
discussed
up
like
to the
that,
person
and
to
then
say,
like we
hey,
solve it.
like if you feel like you need another person, then yeah, we most definitely need to discuss that. Because once you say you want another man in the relationship or you want to deal with this and that out here, then I got my choice to say, hey, I choose the exit, you know. Or it could be something simple that you got a problem with. And we can talk about it. Like she said, we can talk about it, discuss it,
But I'm saying
figure out
though,
what
like
it is.
that's but what if like just it's sexual preference? Like, hey, I like threesomes, babe. Like, I don't want them all the time, but like, would you be open to that?
What you want. You already know my question is. What do you want threesomes with?
Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm saying
it
it
all
don't.
like Marcy said, it all boils down to a mutual agreement.
Right.
Right. So if you like sleeping with other women, or you want to bring a woman into the relationship, we most definitely can discuss that and probably come to common ground like hell on that.
That's bias.
Yeah,
But
that's
You
that's super biased. That's
you
I
super
being
mean,
biased.
biased.
hey, call it what you wanna. But if you're talking about bringing another man in with us, no, I can't do it. And if you feel like that's a strain on the relationship, then baby, all I can say is,
Don't bring. I feel like don't bring the other woman in the room. If you don't bring another woman in the room at all, then if you don't if you absolutely against bringing a man in the room, don't
Yeah,
bring another
because
woman in
like,
the room.
why would you allow your girl to fulfill your fantasy if you wouldn't fulfill
no,
hers?
we talking about her. I thought you were saying if that's her,
I'm
like
saying
that's what she wants.
either party.
No, either or. But what if that was
Yeah,
your fantasy though, Tate? Like, what if you wanted a threesome with another girl?
And she said that, well, okay, I do it, but
No, no,
one
no,
day I
no.
want with a
She
guy.
don't say that. No, she don't say that. She don't tell you, okay, well, I'm gonna get you the threesome, but you got no. She just you say you want a threesome with another woman. She give it to you, but down the line, she won't. You
yeah.
know,
She might be like, well, we've been having threesomes with these girls, and it's kind of opened me up. Like, I might want to see how a threesome with a man is.
That ain't no threesome. That's a train.
That's
No,
the
that's not. That's a threesome.
listen. See, okay, let me break it down fast. Let me get that one. A threesome, everybody touching on everybody. So when you bring another man into the picture with another man with his woman, it's fat right. It's not a threesome no more.
No, it's not. It's still a threesome.
Because one of us
It's
hit,
still three
one of us
people.
getting hit. One of us hitting, the other one getting hit. That's all it could be. That's literally all it could be. So it's a train.
that's facts.
Huh?
That's facts.
That's fast, bro. So, you
it
know,
ain't no threesome no more when it's two men.
right. Because
It
the
don't
threesome,
matter.
everybody
It,
touching on everybody,
wait a
everybody
minute. Wait a minute. Technically, it is a threesome.
because it's three
Yeah, three
people.
people.
Technically,
Yeah,
it's
that's
That's
right.
three
that's
people.
that's
But
as far as the threesome goes.
that's just because society has made it a
Yep. Yep.
that's it.
Exactly.
It
You
it
right.
started off as a threesome, but society told you a slut if you have
It's
two
a
men, you
train.
a slut because it's a
Yep.
train that ran on you. Well, really,
Yep.
it's a threesome with two men.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
But
You right.
with two
But
women,
society has made it like that, just like y'all say, y'all slut shame women. Like if a woman fucking two men, then she's a whore. But if a man fucking two women, he play her about it.
Yeah. You right.
Like that's
hell,
social. That's like what y'all have made normal in society. That's not
Marcy is on your ass in the comment,
hey,
Tate.
Marcy, hell no, don't even give me high five.
Stop playing with it. Come on now, Marcy. You reaching now.
Look, don't even be like that. How you do it, my nigga? Slap my arm. No, if I'm in here, don't touch me. Like for real.
So, Fat, what do you feel about sexual exclusivity and monogamy? What are your outlooks on it?
I think that shit come with maturity, especially for men. Um, Once you get a certain age, man, you don't want to be fucking 5, 6 out bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Or even entertaining them. First of all, it's expensive.
right,
Second of all, it comes with drama and a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you dealing with two, three, four, five different personalities, two, three, four, five different emotions. Like that shit get old. And I guess when you in your 20s and when you younger and you just, you doing your thing, like that shit be somewhat of a notch on your belt as a ego thing for men. But like as you get older, man, just depending on what you want, like we start thinking about families and shit like that. I know I have. So now, yeah, I'm willing to definitely be a one woman man. I don't have to have multiple women. Like I've learned the value of a woman and like to tap into, things that I didn't tap into that a woman can offer, like mentally and emotionally that I didn't tap into in the past and shit. It's all good.
so basically you the matured.
Yeah, mature for sure.
Exactly. So that's the same thing I was telling her. Like, I think once a man matured and been through enough in life and he done matured, and not only matured, but he know the worth of a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Like once you figure out that and you done live life, I feel like it's easy for a man to be monogamous. But
It's real easy.
huh?
I say it's real easy, bro.
Yeah.
But I think you gotta be to find yourself too. Whatever it is that you strive to be as a man, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit play a big role in it too. Because if you ain't the best version of you, you ain't gonna never be the best version of you to somebody else. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. But and believe it or not, I mean, it might be hard to believe because I know y'all say y'all don't want to raise men or not. But sometimes, Chad, that man dealing with life and just, like I said, the mature, but he still got these ways that still lingering there, whatever. Sometimes a woman can make a man change for them.
Well,
Naturally, by
but
not even trying. They not even trying, but it just
But that's what I'm saying, because you can. It's not about trying to make a man change. The man just comes to a realization and he wants to change. You can't make
Yeah,
right.
anybody do
You
anything. The way
you
you word
know
it,
what you know the worth of this one right here. I don't
but
want to
right?
see that one gone.
listen though, that shit just don't. You don't wake up and want to change. It takes a traumatic event in your life to want
Oh
to do
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you still gotta want it for yourself.
For sure.
Like
And you gotta be real with
the
yourself.
woman can influence that, but she can't make you want. Like a woman's not
You
gonna
know,
make
like
a woman
I think
change,
what that
but she
mean
can
is
influence the change.
she can bring out the best in you. I
Right.
think that's what they saying.
But
So
that's
the
what
best
I'm saying.
version.
He can,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not talking
and
about
I
like
get it.
I'm not talking about like she make you. You want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said.
Yeah,
Like she don't even know that you feeling like this, like that you want to change just for her. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like Fat says, when you mature enough and you see this person for this person, you gonna want to change because you ain't gonna want to try to. You ain't gonna want to take a chance at losing it.
I get it.
Mario,
Mario,
Mario
Mario
said,
said,
"Women
women
count
count
time, money,
time, money,
other
other
people."
people.
Right.
Right.
I mean, but just like we talked about the thing with a woman, I mean, the thing with a man, the same is also true for a woman. Like some men can make women want to be the best version of them, of their woman self, can influence them to want to be there.
I agree.
I agree.
I feel like that's an equal thing.
Sequoia
The
say,
Korean
but
say,
does
but does
the change
the change
come and be
come
in
and be in
reverse
reverse
due to the
due to the
past?
past?
Some men
Some
miss
men miss
the thrill
the
after a
thrill
while.
after a while.
I feel
I
like if
feel
that
like
man
if that man
mind,
mind,
body, and
body, and
soul is
soul
into
is
that,
into that,
it ain't
it
gonna
ain't
revert
gonna
back to
revert
that.
back to
Yeah, because I feel like what you're explaining is just a man fronting just so he can, do this, and then he
Yeah,
revert back to his own self. That's just a front he's putting on. Like he's this person because he want this girl around right now. But like when you really, really, really want to change, like that man gonna change and he gonna stand on it.
yeah, whether he gonna be with that woman or not. I feel you on that.
Right, because it like after that it becomes more of like a just for this woman. It becomes a realization like, hey, I want to be this man. Period. Like not because of this person or that person or whatever. Like yeah, this is a good woman to be that type of man too. But I just want to be that man. Period.
Exactly. There was too many mics on, I think, while the echo was going.
Okay, that was insightful. What does the comments? Do y'all have any questions y'all want to ask?
They
Marcy said the flesh is weak is gonna be temptation. Yeah, that's true. But if a man has made it, a point to change, like, and he's really about that and really grounded and being in that, he's gonna have discernment to not be tempted by that temptation. Because shit, in today's time, women could be tempted too. You just have to practice discernment to not give in to that temptation.
So,
Especially
Quay, why you think we ain't getting the real tonight? They done said that a couple of times.
I don't know. I'm with y'all. I think when a man really want to change, like he gonna be on it. And if a man gives into the temptation, he just wasn't really up for that change as much as he thought he was. But like if he really, really about that, I don't think that. I think that I think that it's possible. I think, but it does come with age and maturity, and like Fat had said, like probably something real big that made this come about.
Let me see my echoing first. But yeah, I feel like the same way, Chad. But I also feel like if that man live one type of life or whatever, and he changed for this person and it don't work, I probably feel like the next relationship he get in or the next person probably gonna catch hell. Not saying he won't get back right one day, but I think that next person probably will catch hell.
Well, no, because then that kind of go against what you said or first, or I don't know if you said it or Ann said it, but we was talking about how a man just want to be that type of person. Like I don't really fully agree with that unless he just was like. But then that's where you have it. It's like a codependent thing. Like this person was just trying to be this way for that woman, and that's not authentically what they wanted.
Mm, that was take.
That could be true. That could be true. But I mean, if he wanted and he actually, I put it.
It had to
Somebody
be
do
something
you feel?
personal. Like I'm like outside force might can influence you, but it have to be something all the way personal that a person wants for them to not be like, if this don't work out, like I'm gonna just go back to my old ways. Because if they go back to their old ways again, they just did that shit off of I'm gonna be what this person want, not I'm gonna be who I want to be.
Corey, I think listen, I think we just speaking from a man's point of view. Like we can't speak from a woman's point of view because we're not a woman. So I think we just kind of giving it to you, how men think or how shit we've been through. To be honest with you.
Right.
I'm glad you said that fact because that's what I was gonna say too. We just giving it to you from our point of view. We can't
Right.
get it from nobody else.
Mario said, "My question is, are men, women, and men the same? Because that's what I'm hearing. I don't feel like men and women are the same, but I feel like men and women share a lot more similarities than they actually
Admit.
admit. Correct.
Right. Mario say, tell us from the women's side.
I mean, what he talking about?
I just
He
put
ba-
the question on the screen.
She said, but if she asked in a different setting, some answers wouldn't be the same. But that's because everybody is gonna have their own different opinions. Like these are opinions. These are not like facts. These are just opinions from their perspective. These are different perspectives.
Oh no, I stand on everything I say.
Well, I'm just saying it might be a fact
It's
to you, but just because it's a fact to you won't make that the same to someone else. So therefore, it's a perspective in your opinion. Like you might stand on it, and that might be law to you, but that's not gonna fit every single person. So some people's answers may be different depending on the setting because you're gonna have different people's
right, right.
perspectives chiming in.
I'm agreeing with you.
And that's why the people like the it's coming from the men point of view, like they say, because we went through it or whatever. That's just our opinion. But y'all in the comments, y'all got the right. Y'all women got the right to tell us how y'all feel about it or what's y'all perspective on the whole thing too.
Yeah, they got the right to join the podcast and tell.
Exactly. You can come on
Let
here and
me ask
talk.
you something, Mario. Do you have a woman?
I'm finna drop the link and see if you want to come up. Well, that'll just be another masculine energy. We need some feminine energy.
Yo, y'all already outnumbered me 3-1.
They won't join. We've been trying to get them to join.
You hold it up pretty well.
Like we ain't asking for y'all face. Just get on here and voice yourself. You can voice it. I'm pretty sure better than you can typing it.
Right.
Cause I'm trying to see something.
Mario say that's because women and men are the same. We're not as similar as we think. Explain that, Mario,
Now
please.
he said aren't the same.
Don't I
I
know? Go on.
I mean we and I cause he going back to what I said, like we not the same in retrospect, but in some ways we are a lot alike and we just don't admit to it because men have been taught to be this certain type of way when really they be having these other type of feelings. And that like that's just my personal opinion. Men and women are similar in quite a few ways, not everything but quite a few ways, and I just don't feel like we look at it like that because you think it makes you look less of a man or this and that. But he be always having all these opinions on women and men and shit like that, and I just want to know, did he have a woman?
He be having some good ass thoughts though. Like for real.
He do, but I want to hear some good ass thoughts from some men who have had long-term successful relationships. That's just me.
On what?
I mean, on different things, like nothing in particular right now, but like I feel like really for all the people that's single at the moment, like it's only so much advice and solution and shit we can offer when we haven't even done what some people such as what's the man name, Mr. Smith or whatever his name was with the insurance.
But we ain't here to give advice. We just here to
Yeah,
vent.
we not here to give advice, but I just wanted to know
But
for my own self.
Chaz, let me ask you this: what you consider as a successful relationship?
I mean,
Do,
something
do it
like
have to
that.
last a lifetime for it to be successful?
Now, I don't necessarily have to think it do last have to last a lifetime, but I've seen a lot of relationships that I would call successful that have lasted a lifetime.
Okay.
And I can't really define that because again, that's something that would be situational because what I might define success will be totally different from what the next person might define success. Like it's all about perspective. Like what I think would be a successful relationship might not be a successful relationship to you. Like a person might think a successful relationship is getting and obtaining all of these material things. Another person might think a successful relationship is someone who they was with their whole life, but they lived a very happy life despite the struggles that they might have had. They might not have had everything in the world, but they might have been so rich in love, and despite all that shit, they were in a happy place with the little they had. But some people might be like, "Oh, they broke as fuck," and that's not a successful relationship to me because y'all ain't got shit. I feel like it's all about perspective.
What you think, Aunt? What you think, Marcy? Sequoia?
Hey, what's that question that you brought up at the beginning? She said, "My point back to the men are cool with adding another woman to the situation for their own satisfaction, but not another man for his satisfaction." Then y'all said can cheat with feelings, but a woman can't do the same. Can cheat. Maybe she meant without feelings, but a woman can't do the same. Well, on my thing, I think that I think that's in that term. I do think men and women differ because women are typically more like, and that's not everybody, but the majority of women are emotional cheaters versus men being emotional cheaters. Just speaking on the majority, not the minority. Where you at, Tate? Fed?
I'm here. I mean, we had spoken on it earlier. Like, we're not saying it like it can't be like that because we talked about women that we know that had one night stands and keep it moving, but the majority don't. That ain't what the majority does. Majority of men can have sex with somebody one time, hell, maybe two times, and it's still no feelings, and they can move on about their business.
And
So
I agree with Marcy when she said marriage isn't everyone's goal. Like, to someone,
that's
the
true.
successful relationship might be with a life partner that they, traveled the world with. They've been together really all these years, but they've had an open relationship and they still had this love that like wasn't, you know, couldn't be defined or competed with, through, from someone else. That could be a successful relationship to someone. She said, like you
I agree.
said, it's both the man and woman have an understanding and respectful relationship. Their relationship is successful to them. Yeah, that's what I think. I think
That's
it's
what
all
I was
about
just reading.
mutual.
I agree with that.
I think it's all about a mutual understanding and just both parties being happy with that mutual understanding.
Dad, read Mario comment.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Yeah, reading it. That's why I said let the women tell it from their side because majority of the men today came up in the house with our mothers, so we take on the feminine energy. We can sympathize with what women go through because we lived through it in the house with mama, but we don't understand manhood until we face the world and see that the world doesn't have the same view on men than it does on women.
I think that's 100% true.
Most definitely. I most
And
definitely.
I mean, I think that's kind of why I think a lot of men are more prone to accept like women who are struggling as opposed to women who, who's gonna accept the man who's trying to get himself together. Because a lot of us seen our mother struggle. A lot of us came up in single parent households, so we can sympathize with women on the struggles that they have, even in everyday life. When you meet a woman and you see her struggling, if you was raised in a single parent household, it's just something inside of you that just want to make it better, right? So I can agree with Mario saying that shit just like that go back to your childhood. You was raised by women, you gonna be more prone to be, sympathetic to problems that women may have.
I'm dating and I'm more intrigued with her mindset instead of her outer beauty. Who just? Oh, okay. Well, Mario said he dated and okay, you date him. Okay. Well, I mean that's cool.
So I got a question then, Mario. So what attracted to her? What attracted you to her in the first place? Because a lot of us be intrigued with their mindset and things of that nature after. But I mean, usually some type of attraction is there when you first start talking to them or you first want to start talking to them. Unless it's somebody you already knew, you know.
I put the link in the chat. He must be busy.
Now, what's that question, Tate, that you had? You had started talking about a topic at the beginning, but Fed was like, "We gonna say that for the last part."
Shit, I forgot what it was. What was it, Pat? I forgot what it was my damn self.
Hell, I forgot too.
Damn.
Damn, we should have wrote it down.
I forgot what it was. So like we talked about
I
the out.
know it was a spinoff from the first topic. It was something.
Yeah, what it was.
Mario say it was her looks at first. With her looks, I'm gonna keep it a book. I know it. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what we discussed earlier. Like we usually go off of the looks when we first meet them, and then you want to see what they mind like and what this like. If that's what you want, if that's what you want to do.
So take you can't think of your question.
Yeah.
It was like I can't remember. I swear I can't. And the crazy part was I thought about it today, and I was like I was gonna ask it tonight. And I can't remember what the fuck it was. Marcia say I always ask the man, do he feel pressure, and what keeps him going, other than living to provide. I'm glad you said that. That's what I was just gonna ask. Like we talked about what the men, been more so like what do the men relate to the inner and outer beauty? What do the women feel like? Like what attracts y'all to a man more?
I mean, initially, I feel like that's on everybody. Shit. Because before you to even see the other attributes, you're gonna have to be attracted to some sort of something physically, or you're not even gonna know what else this person have going on, unless you just like watching a Facebook or Instagram and building, your shit up through there. And I'm not gonna say that can't happen because I've had people that I'm like, damn, like once you start seeing them or like how they are with their kids or their family or what it looks like, you be like, damn, this person might be such and such, such and such. And they look a little bit more attractive, but initially you probably gonna have some type of physical attraction to a person.
So who do you think go more off of between the two, the man and the woman? Which one do you think go off of the attraction more?
Um, Probably. Well, it depends on what stage of life you in, but like speaking from a woman's point of view, because probably like when a woman is mature, probably the men, because women when once they are mature, they're more so looking for stability and security and protection. Like when you got shit to lose, like you're not trying to fuck with no fine dude who ain't got nothing going on just because he look good. Like you probably gonna go with the person who is mentally compatible with you.
Okay. Sequoia said it was. She said to be honest, it was confidence and conversation that got her in the beginning. And Marcy said the confidence for sure, definitely.
Yeah, but that's something that makes a person attractive. When a person exudes confidence, like that's attractive. You just naturally attracted to a person who exudes confidence. So I mean, that's still kind of a physical attraction, because if somebody confident, they're confident in what they got going on and how they looking in, they gonna probably be physically attractive to you.
Yeah, because they gonna carry themselves a certain way.
Right, because I don't have like a stereotypical, like, I mean, not even stereotypical, but I don't have like a typical look that I just go for. Like, my shit been all over the board. Kind of. I've talked to dudes who was like real muscular. I've talked to dudes who was like skinny. I mean, not skinny is like a guardrail, but skinny. I've talked to light skinned dudes. Now, one thing I say, I really don't be, I ain't too big with the light skin shit. Like super light skin, I might see someone and be like, oh, he looks nice, but I don't just be like, ooh, like I'm trying to see what's up with it.
It seemed like it's kind of like that with both. It's like light skinned people don't really just deal with light skinned people.
Yeah, I just like, for me, it's just never been a thing. Like, everybody that I've tended to take serious has been dark skinned.
That's just a preference. Like a lot of women got preferences. They put preferences on us, dog.
But
But
a
when
lot of
we
men
do it
have
though, like
preferences.
when we turn around and put like say, hey, we don't want women that do this or we don't like women do like that. Not you, Chaz, but a lot of them take that as a damn insult or a direct
Yeah,
shot at them.
yeah. That's like nowadays, you can't say you don't want no dark skinned girl nowadays because they gonna get on your ass. Like,
Shit, I had talked to a dude, and it was like very brief, but like I was like looking at his, like, whatever, and when I started like kind of liking him, and I kind of looked at his pattern and who he had dated, I was like, I don't stand a chance, because he typically go for dark skinned women, or like darker skin than me. Like, he would fuck with, like, or he would deal with like yellow bitches, but like people he would take serious would be closer to his skin tone.
Marcy, she said you had a question. What's the question, Marcy? Sequoia just say I guess we just made her realize she ain't never dated a light skinned guy before or skinny guy.
But shit, at this point of life, preferences is cool. But at this point of life, when you actually trying to build something, like, preferences don't hold as much weight as they did like back in the day.
Yeah, you gotta compromise. Like
Yeah, I ain't finna be like, oh, I ain't fucking with this light skinned dude just because he light skinned. If
he
he got it
everything
going on,
else I want, but he light skinned.
right? I ain't finna be like that. But back in the day, like, I was like, for real, like dark skin, like, get me going. I'm trying to see the question.
Yo, I'm saying I'm waiting
What's
on the
up,
damn
Marcy?
question.
Hey, okay, so I don't know if y'all spoke on this or not, or what y'all talked about earlier, because I just joined in. But I have a situation. Okay, so like, do y'all ever just like when you start talking to somebody you like and y'all been dating, and you slowly just adapt to their liking and doing things that they like, but then when it comes to you, why is always, or it may be not, but do y'all just like why men? Let me just say that because I don't find it that women don't mind doing things with their mate, but men, why y'all don't like to do things that women like to do?
Like what, Marcy?
Um, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I do weird shit, but I think something just like, okay, I can do anything that you will, whatever you like to do. If you want to sit here and play the game, I'll play the game. If you want to go to the basketball game, football games, I do that. But like when it comes to things that I like to do, I
Marcy,
don't
what do you like to do?
Yeah, you gotta tell me something you like to do so I can see how far of a stretch this is.
know.
Me personally, I don't mind. Like I'll do paint and sip. We can go out to the park. We can do picnics. We can walk. Like we can go on dates. Like I'm I'm willing to do all of that. But I'm gonna tell you this. At one point in time, I wasn't as thoughtful to be, to be willing. It was
That's the
sometimes
word
in
I'm
my
trying to
past
say.
relationship
Thoughtful.
where she would, she may throw something in the air. I'm like, I don't want to do that. That shit boring. But once you slow down a little bit and get to try to learn that person, you'll be more willing to do the shit that they like to do. It just seems like, it may not be something as compatible to him as the shit you want to do, or he may just have a wall up, or it may be an ego thing, like, oh, that's some shit, soft shit, or shit like I don't know. But if you tell us what you like to do, I can kind of give you an idea of like why he
Yeah,
may not want to do it.
just something because I'm a little weird too, so I might not think it's as weird as you think it is.
Shut up, Snail. To my song, I'm weird. Like
What?
seriously, like I don't care. Like it be just off the wall shit. Like if I just see it and I just think about it and I be want to do it. Um, I
Like,
don't
just
know.
give me an
Like
example.
okay,
You
I like going to the strip club and I like going to the strip club or trying different things or something like that, and they just think it's just weird to just like no, I ain't into that or I don't know.
Oh, he insecure, Mars.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I don't really know no men that's like gonna be like if they girl want to go to the strip club that he don't want to go.
Hmm.
Hey, Mars, let me ask you a question. Do he like a lot of attention?
Huh?
Do he like a lot of attention?
No,
Hey, going to the strip?
no, he don't.
I don't
I don't really like
really
attention either, but it's I don't like a crowd, but at the same time, like I like to do things. I don't like to be bored.
Mars, you gonna have to go and open up with this shit that you holding in. You got something you want to say that you
Yeah,
like you put it, but you don't want to say it.
yeah, you gotta just put it out there. So we,
I want to say maybe it's an age thing. Maybe it's his age. Probably I don't know.
What you like the role play? Like what?
Yeah,
That
not just that, but I'm just saying like even like going to places like okay, like in public. I like we going to eat or something like that, or we going to the movies or something like that, and if
you
I
want?
just feel like I want to touch you or something like that, and I be wanting that same feedback, like
well, maybe y'all just not compatible.
That what it sound like.
Like it could be more so like not that he don't want to do those things, like y'all just not compatible. Because there's men out here that will do those things. You just might be dealing with someone you're not completely compatible with.
I think.
no, like he'll do it alone, but like he
Oh,
don't like that affection and stuff like in public,
oh, he
like
don't. He's not with the PDA.
yeah, he don't
Yeah,
really
but
like the PDA.
that still would be like y'all not compatible.
That's like the
It's
love
not a deal breaker for me
guy
though, but
doing
it's
one
like
is or something. Like
it's not a deal breaker, but I think but that is something that I would want. I
oh, he
don't think
so
like
basically he one of them type that be like, man, chill out, people around. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, don't chill out, like shy away from you or whatever when they have.
yeah, like he don't just push me away and say no, no. It just is like like man, people here or like not right here, none of that like
Uh, yeah, I kind of agree with Chaz on that one. Like y'all just not compatible in that. Y'all might be
Snell
compatible
said
in something else.
insecure too.
I might not know what I'm saying. Tell him like, you want to, you feel like you like affection anywhere and everywhere. You know, you feel like, or he need to work on it. He might be better with it. Some people just that. Like some people just feel like, and whatever. You know, if they think about
Well,
it,
he did it twice, and then I'm like, okay, so I ain't gonna do it again. Like,
Might
I
just
don't
be
Have
know,
a
you
man.
private
have you
person,
talked
Marcy.
to him about
Is
it?
he shy?
huh?
Is he a shy person?
I think he is,
Yeah, I mean,
but
And
not.
like, have you tried talking to him about this?
I asked him, I was like, so you just don't like PDA? Like, you don't like? He was like, not really, just he's just like he's not just saying he's not just for it, but then again, it's like,
He's just more conservative on that level.
yeah.
it sounds like he like bashful in front of people. Like he won't. I don't. Maybe he just feel weird if other people see it.
Why is that weird?
I know. I say maybe he feels weird if somebody's looking at him or whatever. He feel like somebody can see him.
then again, Marcy, some people just feel like it's certain shit is inappropriate to be doing in public, and you should save it for the house.
I ain't just in public twerking on him now. I ain't just like it's like, or like say, okay, I'm at his one of his family members' house and stuff like that, and like we was just chilling and stuff like that, and the vibe was like we was outside, and I want to go over and sit on his lap or something like that.
He ain't with that.
He he was like, hold on, watch out right quick. And it was like instantly like I'm gonna sit down there, and he's like he ain't finna go in the house or something, and he came back out. But like you ain't just like pull me back up to like sit back on your lap or nothing. It was just like
Oh, no, I don't know what that is. That's different.
it was like
I thought you was
Right.
talking about like, you know what I'm saying? You at the restaurant, you kissing on him or touching on him, and you expect the same in return.
no.
Or you in the grocery store and he walking behind you with you banging up on anything like. But a
Right.
simple sit on the lap, that's what the fuck. Like, I don't
he
know how to respond to that
and
one.
then I asked him, that was the first time I asked him. He was just like, nah, because I know how you were. If you would sit on my lap, you've been trying to, touch all of me and all of this. And he was like, nah, I'm not at his folks' house or whatever. I'm like, I would have did that.
I mean,
I don't think I would have just feeling all over you on your lap.
I can give you from my perspective, like my girl like that, but I usually don't initiate it too much in public, but I will sometimes. It's like I'm the type. I don't give a fuck where we at. You sit on my lap. I don't give a damn about that. You sit on my lap. I don't give a damn if you squirt around. One blame me. I can't stand up right now. But saying like you, I can't stand up right now, and we laugh that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's excitement. Shit. I don't know. I'm like Chaz. I think maybe you need to broach that conversation with him a little more.
Yeah, and then like, and if you find like that's not because, like, if you speaking on it now, it might not totally be a deal breaker for you. But if you speaking on it now, like later on, like say y'all keep up the whole thing, like it could become an issue because that's obviously something you like, or you wouldn't even have had a second thought about it.
but yeah, on the flip side, he may open up a little bit more to it as things get farther along.
Yeah, but
True.
then that goes back to just having a conversation. And if the man is clearly telling you, like, I'm just not on that, like, I don't like that, I don't do that,
But
in the public, like, that's just he telling you, like, he telling you he don't like this certain thing, he not on that. So you can't be in a relationship expecting him to do. Ooh, I knew this dog did this. You can't be in a relationship expecting him to do X, Y, and Z when he told you in the beginning, like, I'm just not on it. Like, I don't like it.
But like, okay, so
Yeah,
that
but I'm
a
saying they
couple of
could
weeks
just be a
ago when we went
phase.
to
They could
Days,
just be
like
in
when
a
we went to
talking
Days
phase.
and I'm dancing on him, like if I'm at Days or something like that, and not just dancing like because I ain't really no dancer, but like if I'm just standing in between your legs or something like that, and we just grooving and stuff like that. He cool with that, but like I don't know, maybe he had it in his system or something, and he was just feeling that night. I don't know, but he was cool with that. But it came another time, like what the hell, like
I
I
think you should just try to approach the conversation again.
don't know.
Okay, sorry. I think you should just try to approach the conversation again and like try to gain like a clear understanding of like what exactly it is, or if it is like a beginning thing, or if it's just how he is all throughout things. So it's just no confusion on it. And that's where that open communication comes from. Like if y'all had this open communication, I feel like you would probably find more clarity if y'all opened up the communication more and dove deeper into this.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts. Cause that is a little, what I'm saying. But I'm an affectionate person, so like, and like as a respectful person too. Like I wouldn't be around like people, family, just making out with my tongue down their throat. But if I can't sit on your lap, like at a family function or whatever, like we grown, like they know we seeing each other. So that's a little
And then it
weird.
wasn't like no adults like your parents, auntie or something like that. It was like cousins, like cousin and friends.
Yeah, I would just talk to him more about that to just see like what's up, just so you can have more of a clear understanding on it. Because we can give you all the opinions in the world, and from my perspective, he might be this or he might be that, but like he's only gonna be the one to give you the factual. This what it is, and that's why I did X Y Z. And then
And
whenever
then
he
I thought
does
maybe
tell you
because
that,
I was the only one who was really just showing they mate affection, and maybe I don't know. I think if other people was doing it, then it was probably wouldn't be awkward.
I'm
but
saying,
then
Marshall,
like
do
I
you
don't.
feel like you need that for like validation or some shit?
I actually just said no, it wasn't that. But I'm like, so when you came back, why you just like grab me back and tell me to get on your lap? Like tell me. Sometimes it's like if you tell me do something, I like that. Like than me just, you know, tell me some things you would want me to do
But so
versus
what did
me
what did
just
he
doing.
say whenever? What did he say whenever he you did you say that to him? Like why you didn't tell me to get back on your lap?
Yeah, he just like he wouldn't think he just when he came back, he said, oh, I wasn't even thinking about it.
Well, I would just probably see if it happened, if it comes up anymore, and if it does, I would just, I would basically just kind of dive deeper into it and inquire just so you would have more of an understanding. But just see, if it happens anymore, basically.
See what
That's a
Snail
good
said
question,
though,
Snail. I
Marshall.
see that what Snail said. I'm trying to his actions show, but not like I maybe it's too soon. And I don't wanna be like I don't wanna just push it and make it seem like I don't know. Because it is still kinda early. It's still kinda fresh, but at the same time I just think if you've been in a relationship before, like, come on, just do it. Shit. Like you ain't got to wait.
Now, how
We
how
grown.
early is
Martin,
it?
really?
We grown. Like, come on,
But
you ain't
how
got to
early is it though?
2 months.
That's
You might
still
be
that's a
you
little bit
might
of
be
time
taking
because,
them a
like
little bit
in
too
his
fast,
head,
Marshall.
early.
Yes. I don't
But
think
I
that's
mean, like
fast,
it said
but
earlier, like it just that's also gonna be a situational thing. Cause shit, in 2 months,
I
like
think
y'all
after
could
four,
have
five
a
weeks, you
bond.
know if you just
4 or 5 weeks
Feeling a
is not a
person,
really long time, Marcy.
it's
But
not,
2
but
months a
you would
year.
have a clear understanding on if you feeling a person or not. Now they might do some shit after that to throw you for a loop, but like before, like you 4 or 5 weeks, like and you around the person, depending on how much you around the person, like you pretty much gonna know like if you feeling them or not. Like you're not gonna wait
Exactly.
2 months to know.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you're not
true.
gonna decide 2 months. Like
But it's levels
you
to
probably
it.
not.
There's levels to
So
this shit.
what's your time frame, Fat?
I mean, this situational. Like we trying
Or
to
for a
understand
man,
this
I
man.
don't know.
Like my
What's
time frame on what, Marcy?
like if you feeling somebody or not.
Um, Me personally, I think it takes a couple months just to get to know somebody, get to know them. Like you can have
I
a
ain't talking
bunch
about
of
get to know
conversations.
them. I'm just saying you have to really feel a person first. Like,
Hey,
like
they
you
go
wake up
back to
Yeah,
and
that
you
you
thinking
lust
can
about
shit.
feel
somebody.
it. You can feel a person energy to see if you even want to get to know them. Like it
Right,
do take a
exactly.
couple
You
of
got to
months to
feel them
get to
before
know
you
them,
want to.
but the
But
initial part is,
listen, though, we're
am I
talking
feeling you
about
enough to
like
get to know you?
you. We're talking about a man showing you affection in public
But
around people and shit
she
like
was
that.
talking about
That's a
her
whole
sitting
other
on
level.
a man's lap. That's kind of different from showing a man affection, like sitting on
I
his lap
mean,
like
to
that.
men, that is showing affection, especially if it's in public and around his partners and shit. Because, because you know what comes next. You sitting on my lap, your arm go around my neck. You gonna want some sugar and all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he said.
Well, yeah, that is true. Was y'all drinking? Because that's definitely true if y'all was drinking.
All of the above, smoking, drinking, just a
Oh, okay.
vibe.
Well, yeah, then
Music.
you probably was gonna
It was a
do it.
card game, dice. I mean, dominoes.
And Marshall, like, if you say you had a card game, he right, maybe he didn't feel like that was the place or setting for it.
He went playing.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just person to person. You got me stumped. That's just a person to person thing.
This folks say he might think you heavy. Bullshit.
This say what?
They say Donna say he might be thinking you are heavy. He
I
like
can't hear. I can't see his comment. What Snail say?
he said dude might think you heavy.
I'm heavy.
He don't think he,
But
Shut up,
shit,
he,
if that's
he
Snail.
the case, hell, tell me I'm heavy.
Oh, I am not heavy.
ain't nobody too heavy for no damn sitting on their lap.
Right? Because you
How
can
big
you
of
can
an
balance
age
that.
gap is it? Eee.
So Marshall, did his
It's
cousin
you.
or his uncle say, "All right, nephew,
Oh
I
yeah.
see you, nephew."
Yeah, now that might have would have made him feel away if he already said if somebody did that now.
Yeah.
Cause he said, "Oh, you bring this woman for me," and he like, "No."
Oh shit, that mean I need to
Yeah,
get over you.
that was a. I see you, nephew.
He said, "This for me."
It's like that's supposed to make you pull her closer to you. Like, you ain't getting it right here now.
Right.
He said, "Ooh, she smell good too."
So been so
He
hard,
might
nigga.
be
All right,
having
now,
some stinking goods over there.
cousin right here for me.
Right. I don't know, Marcy. It's that's a little different. I don't know. I think you should just keep seeing, You trying? You know, everybody different. So
I
that's
ain't trying to scare him away. I'm just trying. Okay, but y'all say if it's too soon, then I guess 2 months is too soon. Okay.
but it might just be for him because you know some people are just more reserved. But I know some men and shit. They gonna want you like they gonna pull you closer when you in the spot, just to let them know. I got me a little John over here. That's my little whoopie woo. So it just could just be him.
Yeah, I think it's just him though.
Yeah, it probably is.
So I shouldn't. So I guess my question was, so I shouldn't press the situation as far as like anytime we go out, just if he
I
Snail said
wouldn't
get
say
the bump
press
in.
it. I wouldn't say
Not
press it.
press it.
I'll
I'm not
press
gonna
him.
press the situation, but am I just supposed to just wait on him to just
Hell no. You supposed to be pressing him at home. You supposed to be easing it on him, like easing in. Ease, I don't know, easing in just a little playfulness here, a little playfulness there. Maybe he'll get used to it. I mean, but the sitting on the lap thing would throw, I think, threw everybody off. Like, cause that's PDA that don't nobody care about.
Yeah.
but it was just only that place. Like I have sat on his lap several times in other places, but like just there, it was just like
I don't know. I would just be kind of seeing like the situation. Did you know everybody there?
did I know them there? No, I didn't know them.
But was they like all his family? Like I'm trying to see like
It was
because
just his folks.
did they know
His folks,
whoever he had
a
previous
neighbor.
dealings with before?
No, that was my first time really just meeting them.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
that's
like
probably why.
they could like they could have known who he had previous dealings with before or anything like I'm taking it y'all not exclusive. So, I'm not trying to deter you from it, but it's a lot of things that could go into that. A lot of different outlooks is to that.
But I had asked him, I was like, it was just like a weekend, like I was kid free, and then I was like, let's go to the strip club, and woo, he's like, no.
Well, dang.
Did he say why?
He didn't. I just like, oh, you don't do strip club? No. So do y'all just don't go to strip club? Y'all don't want to give money, or y'all just don't want to go for entertainment?
Like I said, I don't really know many men that um, you know, I don't know many men that I couldn't bring to the strip club with me. Like me personally, I don't think I know any. But
Okay, I can see that, Takoya.
yeah, that's she got a good. Like I said, it's a lot of avenues you can look at that through. I just wouldn't think too much about it. I would just kind of see where it goes, in the next month or so. And just as long as like if you feel something, like just talk to him, like don't nag him about it, but just talk to him about it instead of you coming up with your own conclusion. I would say
Right.
just keep the communication open so you have a clear understanding.
Well, I was over it, but I just brought it
Right.
to the
Well,
chat
no.
because it was
Like
like one of
saying
the
like
questions.
stressed about it, but just if something else arises, just make sure because like that. I'm like speaking from experience. where some stuff like in the beginning didn't really bother me, but if I would have talked about it more to see if this is exactly how this person was, I probably would have been more mindful that, well, hey, like I thrive off of certain things. You know what I'm saying? So if you are just the type of person, you could have all these other things I like, but if you are a type of person that don't do these other certain things that I do like, then I don't know where to go. Because just me like I like affection. I like that. So like, I'm also respectful about it when being out, but I do
Yeah.
like some type of physical touch and affection. So you just have to see. Everybody not compatible with everybody, and I wouldn't take it, like a personal thing. Like it's just something. It just could just be that he not with it, but then it could be that it's just still fresh for him, and he not with it yet. But if anything else arises, I would say just talk to him and just get his insight of let him know that you open, like you're not mad, you're not pressed about it, but you just want to see, just so y'all have a clear understanding of what he like and what he don't like and what you like and what you don't like.
Good advice.
Hey, let me ask you this, Marcia. Do you think he want out of the situation what you want?
Say it
That's a good.
again.
Do you think he want what you want out of the situation?
Out of what situation?
Y'all
You and
talking?
Fat.
Yeah, sounds like you
he's
want. I mean,
I
are
can
y'all
hear.
exclusive? Sound like you want to be exclusive. So I'm saying, are y'all
All right,
just
it's
dating,
still
talking?
it's
Do
we're
you think he
dating
want the
and
same thing that you aspire to have from him? Do you think he want the same shit out of you?
yeah, like we both talked about that and we on the same page on it, understanding. And I was just like a outing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm slowly getting to know like different things of him. Like when we just chilling by ourselves, when we out, I just noticed things, and that was some things that I noticed. Like, I'm cool with everything. Like if a weekend he want to go fishing, if he want to just do different stuff, I'm cool with it. But when it comes to like things that I want to do, or not even just things I want to, because whatever, if wherever you want to be, I want to be there. But like, I one time I did say I want to go to the strip club. Let's go to the strip club together, and it was like a no. I never heard him just say he'll go to strip club with his friends or anything. It was just a no, like he don't like strip club.
Well, I mean, you gotta listen. If the man don't like strip clubs, he just don't like strip
That's what
clubs.
I'm
And
saying. Like he just don't like it.
yeah,
So now I gotta go to strip club with just my friends or some homeboys and stuff like that.
well, I get it. Well, I don't know. I think just keep going, keep dating them and see where it leads to. I think just the main focus and the most important thing is just always keeping the communication open and making sure that y'all share the same or a similar vision moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Marcy, you better start stripping at the house and it'll get him more comfortable and familiar with what's going on.
right, that's a good one. That's a good one because he might see you. Because some men get off like that. Like, if knowing that they can go and see this fantasy world, but then they woman gonna bring the fantasy world back home, like when she go home with him. So like, give him like a little, do like a little one too.
Wait, I ain't there yet, but we gonna get
Well,
there.
you do get there, give him a little one too. He might go. He might do anything you want him to do after that. Hell,
Marcy's trying to turn that man out.
basically, what it's saying.
And he'll know how it feels going to a strip club. But I just think if people who say they don't like going to strip club, they just never been or never been to a good one.
Oh, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely a vibe. I like that. But hey, you know what's crazy? Like my dad doesn't like going to the strip club.
What do he say? Why he don't like it? It's
He
just
just don't like it. He
uh,
like he just what I'm saying don't like it. But I don't know. But like now, me and
like
him
some
like
men do feel like it's degrading. Like some men just
no,
feel
I
like
don't. He feel like it's degrading. Like I just don't think like I think it being his thought. Like just it's just you know what you in there for. Like bitches just wanna whatever. I think it's just the whole giving the money to me when women and that's all they want and that's all you doing. You just I think that's might be more so his standpoint. But I mean I'm sure I could get him to go with me. But like we have talked about it and he always state that because he know that I used to be a dancer and stuff. But he always state that he just never been in the strip clubs. Like he just never been on that.
I got burnt out on this
I
shit.
don't like holding hand, Chrissy. Like hugged me from the back several times, like or walk behind me and stuff like that. But I don't like holding hands. Me and hand get sweaty or something. Like I don't like holding hands. I don't like giving people five. Like damn.
Shit, Marcus, maybe he burnt out on it, like me. I've been in so many damn strip clubs. It's like I do go to one. It's just to go to like I don't even pay attention to the girls. I know that may sound strange, but it's like I just be in there for a vibe, just to hear some music, drink, and if I don't bother you, don't bother me. I done fucked up enough money. I should have a fucking a lifetime worth of goodwill throwing money in the damn strip club.
I mean, it's other fun things to do besides that, but it was just one example. I ain't into really paint either, but oh, he was a sex addict. You know what? I need to ask him if he a sex addict.
Yeah, I mean, I told you like it's a whole lot of different ways you can look at it. Like it's a whole lot of ways that it could be because of.
Yeah, he don't even like to drink either.
He gotta be. He must be older than you, Marcy.
Yeah,
That's probably just the stage of life he in right now. You probably would have found him 5 years later. He probably would have went to the shake jump with you.
because he a preacher.
Marcy, you talking to a preacher?
No, he's not a preacher.
I'm finna say, Marcy, you trying to get the preacher to go to the strip club? Come
He
on.
ain't a preacher. No,
Now
he's not a
preachers do
preacher.
worse stuff than that on the low now. So
Okay.
can't say that.
So, Marcy, what do the man do illegal? Shit. What did he do? Like, this out of the ordinary, just not straight and narrow.
uh, he work and go home. He work and go home.
Yeah, see, Marcy, eventually that shit gonna bore you to death. You gonna be looking for some action, baby.
What he say? He taking what?
I say eventually that shit gonna bore you to death. You gonna be looking for some action. Ain't no way you want to sit at home with your kids and take care of them all day, every day. And then when you get some free time, you want to go be bored with your man.
Ah, that's true.
Shit, Martin, you be ready to exert that energy, don't it?
What's Nail to my? What's Blue Chew?
Yeah, she is. She is, man.
She already bored. Listen, I've been taking notes from y'all, and I'm trying to go different route of just doing things non-sexual. If
That's
the
a
man,
big
if he
deal.
have all the other qualities, I'm pretty sure just being bored is is a sacrifice.
Nah, it ain't gotta be no sacrifice though. But y'all can come to like a common ground on some shit that y'all like to do. I mean, some stuff that you like to do. That shit important too. If it like for you
That's what
not
I
to get
think too.
bored.
Like I need it need to be important for me too.
So like we was
Cause I
talking
be
about,
around
it's
these
certain
kids
shit,
and I
Marcy. You
just be
gotta
like,
set standards and boundaries on what you willing to accept, what you willing not to accept, on what you require, and you just gotta stand on it. And it ain't gotta be the simplest of shit, but you know what you want, and you know what you did differently in the past. So just set some standards, some boundaries, and see how that shit go.
well, I know about October. We supposed to be taking a trip. So if this trip don't happen in October, then well, October's a long time.
I mean, but have y'all already planned it out, or y'all
Yeah,
just
we
talking
planned the
stuff?
trip.
Like y'all done book stuff actually?
Yeah, we have planned this trip, and so he don't mind like going places, but we're gonna see if we have to just take trips 3 4 times out a year to not be bored, then I can deal with that. So Koi said, "What do you like? What you mean, like what I like to do, just in general, or anything other than being a
Marcy like a
mother?
little spice in her life.
I'd like
Hey,
if
but you know what though? Like sometimes you do need
anything other than
stuff.
just being just a mother. Like, shut up, Snail. Like when I'm with my kids, I'm gonna be a mother fully. But when I'm out of mama mode, I like to have fun. It balance.
Marcy, you find yourself trying to
I
have
ain't just said I just want to look for just fun. It's time to be serious and stuff like that. But I don't know.
where y'all going in October, Marcy? Marcy, do he smoke?
Hello, what did you say? we going to Gallenberg in October, and then December's go to Chicago.
Do he smoke?
Yes, he'll smoke, but he don't drink. I hate you, Snail.
Well, y'all got that in common.
This man said nurse home. No. Ooh.
I think my service went out. Hello.
I ain't gonna say nothing because you might know who he is.
I must have lost change. Hold on. Yeah, I think we lost. Marcy, you still there?
Uh-huh. I was reading the comments
Uh,
on Snail who said we haven't tried Top Golf yet to Kuwait, but that's a good one.
Marcy, has old buddy been married before?
No,
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
no.
Yeah, said the man arthritis won't let him, Marcy.
He is not that old.
Shit, Slim, you feeling like I got arthritis in my damn fingers when I wake up. I don't know if I be sleeping on my shit or what.
He 4 or 5 years older than me.
I was waiting to see what Chad's gonna hop back on before I let her take us out.
So funny.
Alright, we're gonna go and take it out. Marcy, thank y'all for joining in tonight. This is Fat. We're finna close it out for the night. Keep it on low podcast. We're gonna keep it jumping. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8. Chaz, we lost Chaz. Ant, Eden retired for the night. Tate retired for the night. Nobody left but me and Marcy. Marcy, I hope we gave you some decent advice. I hope it worked out with you and Buddy. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all.
Hi.